What is up, Bills Mafia? We have 126 days to go until the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57, and this channel is going to document every single day leading up to that amazing moment with a video. We're about to kick off here in Buffalo. The Pittsburgh Steelers come to town, hoping against hope that they can somehow, some way hang in there against Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to be with you guys every step of the way as we watch what should be a really fun game to watch if you're from Buffalo. If you're from Pittsburgh and you're tuning in, it's probably not going to be that great. But you know what? Anything can happen, and that's what makes this game just a little bit intriguing, is you just never know. What's up, Mark Berg? Let's go, Buffalo. Looking forward to this one. Pre-game, keys to the game, all of that. I think we all been just immersed in it for like the last week. We dissect this game and we soak in as much information as we can. It comes down to injuries, quite honestly, because the Bills are still dealing with them. I mean, Jordan Poyer's out again. I didn't get to see the inactives today, but I do believe we are also without, who was it? All right, we're definitely without Christian Benford. Oh, with Tremaine Edmonds. I believe we're going to be out without Tremaine Edmonds. I didn't really get to do much reading up on the game leading into today over the last 24 hours because I was busy, super busy doing other stuff. But I'm not here for you to give you analysis. I'm here to have some fun with you. This is all about us enjoying our Buffalo Bills as only fans can. If you want to get the analysis, the deep analysis from really, really super awesome intelligence football heads, you got to go to other places, like the Rico Report. If you guys ever see his YouTube channel, his live stream, he can really give you all the information, break down the games, everything that is important to, for all us really in-depth fans. But for me, I just like to have a lot of fun. So we're going to have fun today. Looking forward to it. As you may or may not know, I am putting out a video every single day leading up to the moment that we win the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 57. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I need to get my screen set up and ready to go. I like what I've done. I like what I did last week, so I'm going to do it this week. There it is. We've got the scoreboard and also got a clock. And the clock worked pretty good as long as I can remember to start it and stop it. I also have a prediction contest. If you are interested in trying to win a hat and a pullover, check out my last video that I did, and in the comment section below, well, it's too late now because the game's about to start. I have a prediction contest, though. If you get the score exactly right, I'll take it. If you're watching now, I think we got like maybe a couple people, and you haven't done your prediction contest, quickly get them in. My last video, if you guess the score exactly right, I'll send you a pretty cool hat and a pullover. Yes, sure. Yes, sure. So, and I'm also probably about 30 seconds, 45 seconds, maybe even a minute behind you. So if you want to watch the game with me, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but if you want to just pause your TV, then we'll be able to watch together. Thanks for the prediction, Mark. Mark, I will need it in the video that I posted yesterday. Although I could probably make an exception. So if you don't put it in there, this is your confirmation that you're locking in your score here. 38-14. I'll take it. It's not like I have thousands of people doing predictions. And so far I haven't had anybody get it right. So, but yeah, and there's no rules to the contest that I have written up anywhere. So you're good. 38-14. But if you put it in the other video too, that'd be cool. And Mark, let me ask you, does the does the sound sound good? Because I was having trouble when I was getting this set up about an hour ago. The sound wasn't coming through. So if you can give me a thumbs up. Actually, I can just see it here. Okay, good. Sounds good. Well, thank you, Joe. Nice to have you on board. So we're gonna have fun, man. This should be one of those games where we go into work Monday morning feeling good. Shouldn't be any problems at all. But if there are problems, even if we win, but we struggle to win, we're not going into work Monday morning feeling good. We have got to blow this team out today. This has to be a 42-7 type of dismantling of the Steelers. I mean, we're all kind of expecting Kenny Pickett to struggle in his first NFL start. But as you know, especially over the last 10 years, sometimes rookies come in and they perform a whole lot better than what we might expect. So we'll see. So you guys probably are just about at kickoff. I haven't started kickoff yet. I'm getting a sideline report from Tracy Wolfson. And so, and also, don't be giving nothing away in the chat. Like he took the kickoff all the way back for a touchdown or anything like that. I don't need that because I want to be able to look down at the stream. And who's not streaming the game? Oh, you're probably asking. In Georgia, I've been looking to live stream. Okay, you got it, Mark. I'm not going to be live streaming the game because I'll get taken down by YouTube. But I will give you the best play-by-play that a middle-aged man in his basement can. The Steelers are about to kick off, and I actually do a pretty decent job. So, again, if you want to sync up with me, and turn the sound down on your TV on the kickoff, there you go. And it is taken at the goal line. It is fumbled at the goal line, picked up, and, not a good start. Chopped down at the 2-yard line after fumbling the kickoff. I am not exactly sure who that was. I think it might have been – it was Taiwan Jones, I think. Okay, well, there you go. The Bills are going to start at their own 2-yard line. Pretty sure that was Taiwan Jones who took the kickoff. I am not exactly sure. I think Taiwan Jones is 25, though. So the Bills are starting at their own 2-yard line. So it's going to have to be a 98-yard drive for a touchdown. Maybe we get a 98-yard touchdown pass for a touchdown. Josh Allen in the shotgun. One back in the backfield. The Singletary to his left. Takes the snap. He's back to pass. He looks around. He dumps it off. Tries to dump it off short to Singletary. It is batted down. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 from the Buffalo 2-yard line. So there you go. It's already starting the way we don't want it to start. And that is, which, by the way, let me get my clock going. It's already starting the way we do not want this game to start, is by giving Pittsburgh any sense of hope that maybe somehow, some way, they can hang in there with us. 2nd down and 10. Josh Allen under center. Devin Singletary in the backfield. Hand off to Singletary, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll be 3rd down and 10 from there. And that is how you want to start a game if you're Pittsburgh. You have a mistake right off the bat by the kickoff return guy. I think, again, Taiwan Jones fumbles he just mishandled the kickoff. Didn't really fumble it. Mishandled at the 2-yard line. Just was chopped down immediately, and that's where the Bills started their drive. 3rd and 10. Allen in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He throws it deep, and he's got Gabe Davis. He's going all the way for a touchdown. It's more than a gigantic play. It's a play of epic proportions. Buffalo goes all the way. A 98-yard touchdown pass to Gabe Davis. And the Bills turn a sour beginning into sweet success. Sweet success in Orchard Park, New York. Let's look at the replay. Josh Allen waits just long enough. He gets the protection he needs. Gabe Davis, just like he looked like in Kansas City, takes a pass over the middle and goes all the way for the touchdown.
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on.
Say you will.
Come on and shout. Yeah.
Come on, everyone at home.
We're on the move now.
I don't care. You're in public. You got some relatives over you don't like. Especially if you got relatives over you don't like. Let's do it.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna shout. Throw your head back and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Yeah. Buffalo's happening now. We're on the move now.
Well, how quickly things change. How quickly things turn around. Man, that was absolutely amazing. Stacy, what do you think? I can't show the game, Stacy. I'm sorry. YouTube will take me down immediately. Kickoff by the Bills. Taken. Oh, it's a fumble! It's picked up by the Bills! The Steelers screw up their kickoff too! Except they have the unfortunate break of the Bills coming up with the ball. They're set up inside the Steelers' 20-yard line. Man, this thing could have not started. Well, it could have started better for the Bills because they messed up their kickoff, but this one is a short kickoff, goes off the heel of the return man. The ball bounces, and it's picked up by Teron Johnson at the 21-yard line. Man, I have always said teams need to kick these, kickoffs short and make these players scramble up to grab the ball because things can happen like that. It is 1st and 10, Buffalo at their own 21-yard line. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Empty backfield. He's back to pass. He whips it out, and it is caught for a short gain by Devin Singletary. Give him about 3-4 yards. Wow. This thing looks like it could get out of hand quickly for Pittsburgh. I'm sorry to be yelling so much. I apologize. But it's 2nd down and 6. Josh Allen just taking the underneath option there. I really thought they were maybe just go right for the jugular. But so 2nd down and 6 at the Steelers' 17-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. Singletary in the backfield to Allen's left. Takes the snap. Hands off to Singletary. Singletary up the middle, and he's got a 1st down to the Steelers' 9-yard line. Flag down on the play. And it is against Buffalo, holding. So that'll bring that back. It'll be 2nd down and 16 now. Reset my clock. I'm not the best clock operator. I'll try to keep it as close as possible. So if any of you are watching because you can't get the game, thanks for coming in and hanging out with this crazy dude in his basement. 2nd down and 16. Buffalo has the ball at the Pittsburgh 27-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. He's got James Cook to his right. Diggs in motion. Fakes the handoff to James Cook. Swings it out quickly to Diggs, and Diggs is just swallowed up for a loss on the play. That went nowhere. So Buffalo going backwards here after that glorious turnover by the Steelers on the kickoff. It is now 3rd down and 20. But you know what? Hey, if we can throw a 98-yard bomb from our own 2-yard line on 3rd and 10, why? How hard is it going to be to convert something on 3rd and 20 at the Steelers' 31? Boy, we've gone backwards, though. Lost 10 yards so far since we took over. Allen in the shotgun. Singletary in the backfield. Allen back to pass. Looks, he throws towards the end zone, and it is overthrown about the 5-yard line. He was going for Gabe Davis. 12:02 left in the first quarter play. So that drive, I mean, that was a golden opportunity to really put the pedal to the metal against the Steelers. At least we're going to probably cash in for some points here because Tyler Bass is generally automatic from this distance. 7 of 8 this season, as long as 49. 1 miss so far. There's a little bit of a breeze. Nothing really should bother Bass on this one. There's a snap. There's the kick, and the kick is blocked. Okay. So much for Mr. Automatic Bass. So the Steelers hold. After the Steelers fumble the kickoff, the Bills, let's look at this kick. What the heck happened here? Man, he just mishit that one. He just line drove it right into the back of the line. So, not good. Not good there, considering that we should be leading at least 10-0 right now. Anyhow, so if you're kind of hanging out here watching and you're like, what the heck is this channel about? Who is this guy in a basement bar with TVs behind him playing Bills games? The answer to that question is, after the Kansas City Chiefs 13-second debacle last year, or I guess it was the beginning of this year, but that doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. I decided I'm putting out a video every single day leading up to our Super Bowl victory in February. And I determined that I'm changing my mindset. I'm not worrying about being jinxed. I'm not worried about a curse. I'm not worried about anything. I'm calling it. We're winning the Super Bowl. That's all there is to it. And it's a mindset I think that all of us Buffalonians need to have. Not just with our football team, but with life. We need to realize that we can and will succeed. We will. We got to just wake up every day, whether it's our football team or our own lives, say to ourselves, we are doing this, and that is that. And if you are willing to take on that type of attitude with this football team, like you know the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl this year, like I do, then by all means, go ahead and subscribe. Would love to have you on board. But I have a prerequisite, and that is it. You got to know that the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl this year. Then you can subscribe. If you're all worried that somehow, some way you're going to jinx the team, this unjinxable team, by subscribing, then don't do it. It's okay. There's plenty of other channels that you can cross your fingers with and hope against hope and just get into those dark little corners of your room and hope against hope that the Bills can be cautiously optimistic. Those are your channels. This channel is for those who say, we are going to win the Super Bowl, and that is it. Done with it. We're going to do it. Period. All right, Kenny Pickett, his first start. Starts at his own 39-yard line after the missed kick by Tyler Bass. Fake handoff. Rolls, throws, and it's complete, but only for a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Definitely will win. Thank you, Joe. Joe's my type of guy right there. Love it. We're definitely winning the Super Bowl this year. So Pickett completes his first career. Well, I don't know if it's his first career pass. No, he played last week. His first career starting pass, I guess you could call it, for a yard. Pitch out to Najee Harris. Najee Harris is bottled up and chopped down, and who else but Matt Milano is there to make the tackle. So that's a loss of 2. The Steelers will now face a 3rd and 11. The train horn sounds in the stadium, heard around Western New York. And I got to get caught up on my clock here. 10:55 to go. So definitely a passing down for Pickett. He's in the shotgun. A back next to him on the left. Back to pass. He looks. He throws. Looks like it was tipped coming out, but it was caught. First down. George Pickens. Gain of 12 and a first down. It looked like the ball was tipped when it came out. Can't say for sure. And if it was, it wasn't tipped enough as it was complete for first down. So Pickens makes a nice pass there. Last week he was targeted 8 times. He caught 6 balls for 102 yards, George Pickens. Got Chase Claypool in motion. A back. Najee Harris in the backfield. And Pickens fake handoff to Harris and whips it out to Claypool. Claypool barrels ahead for a first down. Hamlin makes the tackle along the sidelines, but not before the Steelers get a first down. Looks like the Steelers have advanced the ball to the Buffalo 40-yard line. Ball at the 39-yard line. Pickens in the shotgun. Hands off to Najee Harris. Najee Harris knifes through for a good gain of about 5-6 yards down to the Bills' 37-yard line. Yeah, not liking this drive either, Joe. The defense needs to tighten up. They've given up 2 pretty important plays there to the Jets when they had them. They had them on 3rd and 11. And then, of course, give up that nice play to Claypool. Pickens in the shotgun, ball at the Buffalo 38-yard line. Fakes the handoff. He throws and it's knocked down. Knocked down by A.J. Epinesa. It'll be 3rd down and 4. In the previous play, Najee Harris got 6 yards. Epinesa gets around the tackle. Okafor makes a beeline to Pickens and not able to get to him, but he puts his hand up and swats the ball down like a volleyball player. So we got 3rd and 4. Now this is where we need the defense to stiffen, Joe. Pickens in the shotgun, back to pass. He's got some pressure. He gets it away, and it's caught. Pickens with a very nice pass. Gain of 9. Javon Miller was getting in there. He didn't. Pickens didn't have a whole lot of time, but he didn't need a lot of time. He puts the ball right on his tight end. I think that's Freiermuth. Miller and Daquan Jones almost got to Pickens. 7:57 to go here in the first quarter play. The Steelers are driven down to the Bills' 25-yard line. Pickens rolls to his right. He whips it out, and it is caught. Caught by George Pickens for 12, 13 yards. Another first down for the Steelers. They're looking sharp on their first drive. Seven minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play. The Steelers responding after an abysmal start to this game, giving up a 98-yard touchdown pass to Gabe Davis, fumbling the ensuing kickoff, but they held the Bills to no points. Handoff to Najee Harris. He runs to the left and gets about 2-3 yards before he's brought down by a host of Buffalo Bills players. Oh, I got to change my score. There we go. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 7 from the Bills' 10-yard line. Pickens has Najee Harris in the backfield. Hands off to Najee Harris. He stumbles in the backfield, and he's brought down for a loss. Teron Johnson is there. Milano is there. And speaking of which, I want to see who the Bills have at linebacker in place of Tremaine Edmonds. Dodson. Terrell Dodson is in there. I think we'll probably see a little bit of Terrell Dodson, and then we'll also see a little bit of Terrell Bernard. Dodson was also in there on that tackle. He cleans it up. It'll be 3rd down and 8 after they lose a yard. Be interesting to see if they'll trust the rookie to throw down here or if they'll hand off on 3rd and 8. He's in the shotgun. He is back to pass. He throws, and it is, oh, it looks like it's caught at like the 1-yard line. A beautiful catch. Deontay Johnson, we'll have to watch the replay, make sure he has possession and gets the feet down on Khair Elam. A one-hand catch, brings it in. Nope, he's out of bounds. He is out of bounds. He got his left foot in, but his right foot comes down on the line. That will not be a completed pass. Otherwise, a great catch, a one-handed catch. But he is definitely out of bounds. And Buffalo doesn't need to challenge. We do have a Bills player down. Don't like to see that. It looks more like a cramp. I don't know who it is. We'll get a look and see. But so the Bills don't have to use a challenge. The referees, I wonder if like the referees can ever just look up at the replay on the big screen and say, hey, yo, silly, we got that one wrong. I wonder. All right, I'm going to kind of compose myself here. I'll be right back in just a second, my good friends. All right, so that'll make a 4th down. And the Bills did not have to challenge. The referees changed the call on the field, which is nice. Like I was saying, I wonder if the referees could ever look up at the scoreboard, kind of glance up there. I'm sure they're not supposed to, but then rush in and say, yeah, yo, we needed to change that. I just have a feeling that it was incomplete. Steelers lining up for a field goal, so this will ruin the shutout if it's good, and it is good. It looks like there might be a little bit of wind because that ball seemed to kind of flutter in the air. Let's see what the... I wonder what the winds are here in Buffalo. Checky wacky on my phone right here. Buffalo weather. It is like nice out here in Buffalo. Sun, it's kind of warm, but the wind just ruins everything. Yeah, wind's about 20 miles per hour. All right, so Buffalo up 7-3. I wouldn't say they dodged a bullet there, but I'm certainly not encouraged by how the Steelers moved the ball against the Bills on that drive. Oftentimes, the first drive of a game is pretty good for both teams. So let's just chalk it up as, the Steelers had their set of 15 players or whatever already drawn up. They knew what they were going to do. They were prepared. And, of course, without Poyer, that's a big deal, especially with a good receiver like Pickens. There's the kickoff. And it is taken at the goal line. They have Shakir back there taking the kickoff now. Shakir with a really nice return up the sideline to the 36. I have a feeling he's going to be returning kickoffs from now on. After Mr. Who was it? Taiwan Jones messed up the opening kickoff of the game. Kind of fumbled it around and got tackled at the 2. Of course, that set up one of the best plays of the season so far. A 98-yard bomb to Gabe Davis for a touchdown on 3rd and 10. So Shakir, I just honestly believe that Shakir is going to be a star in this league. Allen under center. Singletary in the backfield. Handoff to Singletary, and he is immediately taken down by Mullet. Oh, look in here. Cleveland. Looks like they're taking it to the Chargers so far. Allen in the shotgun on 2nd down and 10 from his own 35-yard line. Singletary in the backfield. Diggs, Davis, and Shakir at the wideout position. Dawson Knox in the slot. Allen back to pass. Throws it over the middle, and it's caught by the aforementioned Shakir. And I'm telling you what, this is not a pass this is not a catch that most rookies can make. It is up in the air. He goes back for the ball, reaches over the defender to haul it in. 1st down and 10, Buffalo at the Steeler 34-yard line. Allen back to pass in the shotgun. Now Allen steps up. He is going to run. He's going to run a long way. There's Allen all the way down to the Steelers' 17-yard line. A gain of 17 by Josh Allen. And they are in the red zone again. Don't like seeing Josh Allen run, though. Don't like seeing that guy run. All right. 1st and 10, 3:50 left to go in the first quarter of play. Buffalo up 7-3. Allen under center. Singletary in the backfield. Only one wide receiver. That's Diggs to the top. But it's a fake handoff. Allen back to pass. Throws it out. Oh, he had Diggs at the 2-yard line open, and he overthrows Stephon Diggs. Allen had him, and Diggs wide open, and that's a shame because that was 6. You're right, Mr. Lynx. Got to get 7, and we do not have much of a run game. As long as I don't see Zach Moss in this game, I'm okay. If Buffalo gets 0 yards rushing, I'm okay with it as long as Zach Moss is not in the game. All right, Allen in the shotgun. Rolls to, it's a quarterback designed run. Oh man. Don't do that. Not against the Steelers. He is racked. Stop for a 2-yard loss. It'll be 3rd down and 9. There's absolutely no reason, as far as I'm concerned, to run Josh Allen in this game at all. And I mean, he gets slammed to the turf, and Allen's head hits the back of the turf. Cam Hayward makes the tackle, and Allen, jumps right up. He looks all right, but with all this stuff going on in the NFL with concussions right now, 3rd and 9 from the Steelers' 17-yard line. Allen in the shotgun, takes the snap, back to pass, throws in the end zone, and it's overthrown. He was looking for Diggs. And it's 4th down. So 2 opportunities down in this game, down deep, and first time we had a field goal blocked, and now we're kicking another field goal. So this game, it's easy to say this game could be this, could be that. It could be 21-0. Of course, it could be 21-0. If you change the course of events, it could be 21-0 Steelers. But with that said, it could be 21-0 Buffalo right now. There's a field goal, and this one is good. So the Buffalo adds to their lead. It is now 10-3 Buffalo. And I'm going to go get a little soda pop because I'm thirsty, and I'll be right back. People, my fellow Buffalo Bills fans, thanks for hanging out with me. Pepsi. By the time I'm done drinking this, it'll be about the beginning of the second quarter. All right, Bills kicking off after kicking the field goal to take a 10-3 lead. Kind of a couple missed opportunities. We had Stephon Diggs wide open in the corner of the end zone, not the corner of the pylon, the front pylon at the goal line of the end zone. Somewhere around there, and he missed. Josh Allen missed him, and then we couldn't do anything after that. Kicked the field goal. If you didn't see it for some reason, and right after we scored a touchdown and the kickoff, the Steelers botched the kickoff. Buffalo recovered at the Steelers 21, and we did nothing. We went backwards about 10 yards, and then Bass it wasn't even blocked. He kicked a line drive into the line. But anyway, 10-3. Hey, let's take it. Can't have perfection, right? Pickett in the shotgun. Najee Harris to his right. takes the snap, pitches it to Harris. Harris runs for about a 3-yard gain, taken down by Terrell Dodson, and Dodson pops up and flexes, and I like that. If you watch my channel at all, you know that I'm very critical of Tremaine Edmonds. Not because he doesn't try, not because he doesn't put everything out there on the field, but because he just, I don't think, has that ability to read a play fast enough to make plays often enough. I think he thrives in a very good defense. Pickens under center at his own 30. Back to pass. He gets pressured by Von Miller. There is a flag down. Look for holding on this one. This pass is caught by Freiermuth. Is it Freiermuth? I think so. But there is a flag down, and I'm going to say it's holding against the Steelers, and it is. And I think it was holding on Von Miller, who burst through and almost got. It was on Freiermuth. I'm not sure who caught the pass. The holding penalty is against. I don't know. I don't know these players. Oh, it's Gentry. Okay, so Freiermuth caught the pass. Gentry's number 81. I'll remember that. 1:48 left to go in the first quarter of play. It is 2nd down and 17. Kind of a crazy game so far. Picking it at his own 18-yard line in the shotgun. He rolls to his left. He whips it out. A very nice pass to Deontay Johnson for a gain of about 11. Make a 3rd down. And it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and about 9. So Pickett looks good. Pickett definitely looks like he could be, a quarterback to watch over the course of this season. And I'm kind of wondering why they had Mitch Trubisky in there for the first 4 games. But, 3rd and 6. Ball at the 29-yard line. Pickett in the shotgun. Back to pass. He rolls to his right. He's got room to run if he wants to. No, he throws across the field, and it should have been intercepted. Dane Jackson had a shot at it. Unless you're Josh Allen, you do not do that. Although he had Deontay Johnson. It looks like Hamlin and Jackson both going for the ball. They knock it away from each other. The ball falls incomplete. Otherwise, Buffalo had a nice pick around midfield. And it was a nice job by Pickett to roll to his right, find the receiver in the middle of the field, and throw it. He just overthrew it, tipped up in the air. And again, if Jackson almost had an interception. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Punt is away. And, oh, boy. Shakir went up for it. Went up for it, let it go. It bounces. Definitely a mistake by Shakir. The ball bounces down to the 1-yard line, and that's where the Bills are going to start their next drive. Shakir's lucky he did not touch that ball. Just a bad play by Shakir. But they're going to have trouble finding somebody to fit their return games, their kickoff and punt return games. Joe. It's not going to be another 98-yarder. It's going to be a 99-yard touchdown pass. That would be outstanding, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be just absolutely? Of course it would. I don't need to say that. Saying, wouldn't it be outstanding if we got a 99-yard touchdown pass here is that, like, when you hear somebody say, hey, someone got hurt in a crash, and somebody says, oh, that's awful. Of course it's awful. What else are you going to call it? Why do you have to tell me it's awful? It's awful that they got in a car crash? Well, thank you. Thanks for telling me. I wasn't sure what to call it, if it was spectacular or lovely or but you told me it's awful, and that made me feel good. A 99-yard run by James Cook. Hey, Joe, tell me, and Mr. Lynx, if you're on, are you guys ahead of me in this, or are we kind of synced up? I'd love to know. Just like to know. I'd like to know if we're watching this together, or if you're watching me react to things that already happened. You're ahead. All right, well, then you'll get to enjoy knowing that you know what I don't know until I know it. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate for holding the comments. You should pause it. You should pause your game for 20, 30 seconds. How far ahead are you? Are you up like 20 seconds, 30 seconds? So what do you think, Joe? What do you think of the game so far? I mean, it looks like, for me, Buffalo should be able to dominate. But, but they're kind of that this team kind of makes a lot of mistakes. Oh, thanks, Julie. I appreciate that very much. And why can't you see the game anywhere, Julie? Are you overseas or you're in North Carolina? All right. So it's first down and 10. The Bills at their own 1 yard line. I'm going to try to do a better job of doing play by for Julie, and the Bills jump off Bills false start. I mean, that was definitely a run. We had our linemen just taking off. So it's half the distance to the goal line, which means they're going to move it back an inch and a half. We got Joe in Binghamton. Grew up in Orchard Park. Your Paramount Plus is out. Better get your money back. All right, first and 10 and yards and a foot. Hand off to, there's Zach Moss, and Zach Moss has a nice gain. He trips over the 5 yard line and falls ahead for about 2 extra yards. So he gets about 6 yards on that carry. It'll be second down and 4. Do not like seeing Zach Moss in the game. Do not like seeing Zach Moss in the game. And that play right there to me is kind of why, because he really should have gotten a first down or more, and he tripped. The dude tripped. So that is the end of the first quarter. 10-3, Bills after 1. I'll be right back. So, Julie, tell me, how did you become a Bills fan? Why are you in North Carolina? And isn't there any way you can go to a Bills bar anywhere in North Carolina, or just a bar in general that might be showing the game? And what part of North Carolina? Because I have some family in North Carolina. Mr. Lynx grew up in North Tonawanda. Tell me, where are you now? Did you already say that, Mr. Lynx? Where do you live now? Deontay Jenkins? I'm going to say Deontay Johnson. Dante in Cincinnati. Bengals kind of have an interesting season. A little down, and then now they're up. And I do think that the Bills and Bengals could clash in the playoffs this year. So, Julie, in case you missed it, I'm curious if you're there, why you're in North Carolina, if you're from Buffalo, how'd you become a Bills fan, and more importantly, if you can't see the game at home, How come you didn't like shoot out to a bar or something to watch it? All right, 2nd down and 4, Buffalo. After a 6-yard gain by Moss at their own 8-yard line. Allen under center. Looks like they got Moss in the backfield again. Fake to Moss. Allen throws it deep. Downfield, and it is! Oh! Nice pass defense. It falls incomplete. Almost hit Stephon Diggs around the Steelers' 30-yard line. We almost had another one there. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Man, that really would have padded some passing stats for Mr. Josh Allen. Holy cow. I mean, when you hit a 98-yard touchdown pass early in the game, you're almost guaranteed to have a 300-yard passing day. 3rd down and 4. Allen in the shotgun, takes the snap, and finds open Hodgins along the sidelines for a 1st down to the Bills' 34-yard line. There he is, Isaiah Hodgins. I've been calling for this guy for a long time. He's finally in the lineup, only because of injuries. And what does he do? He comes out and makes a big play on 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 6, deep in their own territory. Got to get my clock going here. To the 34-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. Fake to Moss. Whips it out. Oh, dear. It was tipped up in the air and thankfully falls harmlessly to the ground. But the way that was tipped up in the air, it was in a dangerous position to be picked off. He's swinging it out to Morris, and he was wide open. Could have easily caught that and taken that upfield for a 1st down. Allen under center. Got James Cook in the backfield. And as a pitch to James Cook, it goes to the left, and he is met there by a host of Steelers, and he is brought down for a loss of 1. So I know James Cook is trying to get himself inserted into the lineup as a regular, but with a play like that, you're probably not going to see much more action. It'll be 3rd down and 11. So an incomplete pass. It was tipped and almost intercepted, but thankfully fell incomplete. A pitch to the left to James Cook. A loss of a yard. It is now 3rd, and this is our down, baby. 3rd down at the Bills' 33-yard line. Allen back to pass. He looks. He throws it short to Morris, and Morris is upfield. 1st down and a whole bunch more. Quentin Morris, a nice 22, 23-yard gain. Close to, I think, got over midfield. 26 yards. I mean, Morris, it was like kind of the play on 1st down where Morris was wide open, but it was tipped. But this time, and ain't no tipping there. And the Bills get a 1st down, a super nice gain. 1st down again. I'm telling you, 3rd downs are down today, baby. Allen in the shotgun. Hands off to James Cook. James Cook is immediately hit for a gain of only about a yard. Give him 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. On 3rd down today, Josh Allen has 150 yards passing. Of course, aided by that 98-yard touchdown pass. So the Bills just inside the Steelers' 40-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. Singletary in the backfield to Allen's right. We got Davis. Diggs in the slot. Quick throw over to Diggs in the slot. He makes the catch at the 30, down to the 25, down to the 20-yard line of the Steelers. 1st down. All right, here's a update from the Jets-Dolphins game, and the Jets take a 12-0 lead on the Dolphins. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bills win today. The Dolphins lose, and we're back in 1st place. Allen under center. Sweeney in motion. Allen fakes the handoff. Throws towards the end zone, and it is intercepted. intercepted at the goal line. He was going for Davis. It was underthrown. Intercepted by our old boy, Levi Wallace. Comes back to Buffalo and makes a big play. I'll have to look at the replay on that. It looked like it was underthrown. When you got someone like Gabe Davis, you want to definitely overthrow it if you can, because Gabe Davis can make a play on that. Don't put too much pressure on the Jets. They'll crumble, right? Well, they haven't been crumbling lately. I mean, they were down to the Browns, and came back and scored 2 touchdowns in a minute and a half. And then the Jets, did they lose? They beat the Steelers? I thought they beat the Steelers. I know they're 2-2. Yeah, no kidding. Lynx, G's. Big old G's. And Mr. Troy Hendricks, listening from work at Roswell, New Mexico. Well, welcome, brother. Welcome to my humble little game cast down in me basement. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the Finns lose, even if it is to the Jets. The Jets fans can be pretty brutal, but I got a fellow YouTuber who's a Jets fan, Jets Chaos. If you think about it, just subscribe to his channel just to throw him a little love. He had me on his live stream once. It was a lot of fun. He's a real cool dude. He definitely is not the norm when it comes to Jets fans or Giants fans, but knowing that there's Jets fans out there like Mr. Chaos makes me feel like a little bit hesitant on knocking their fans too much. What am I drinking? Pepsi. What? I prefer Coke, but I'll take a Pepsi. What's up, Michigan? Nice to have you on board this crazy train. So looking at the replay, that was underthrown by Josh Allen, and that's too bad. And he just also put it in a bad spot. He threw it at the back shoulder, and that should have been touchdown time, baby. So Buffalo, again, like I said before, Buffalo could be winning this one 28-0 right now. Hand off to Najee Harris. Najee Harris burst forward for about 7-yard gain on first down. So Buffalo in the red zone 3 times now, coming away with a field goal. 3 times. Yeah, Joe, I hear you. Gabe Davis, once he saw where that pass was going, probably should have made a defensive play rather than trying to make a play on the ball. Easy for us to say, right? I mean, all right, hand off to Najee Harris on 2nd down and 3, 2nd down and 4, and he is going nowhere. Buffalo answers the call there. Jordan Phillips. Good to see Jordan Phillips back in the lineup. Want to see Von Miller make a big play. It was like Tim Settle is in there. I don't see Ed Oliver. Is Ed Oliver not starting today? I didn't get the inactives. 3rd down and 4, a quick snap, and it is caught by Harris, but way short of the first down. Be careful. He stopped, and then Buffalo gave him a little elbow grease there, finishing off the tackle. You got to be careful with these referees. Some of them are quick to throw penalty flags for personal foul, but nothing there. So Buffalo makes a stop. Nice play by Hamlin on the tackle. Showing the replay here. And, of course, Milano finishes him off. Milano's got to have himself inserted into every play, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Back to receive the punt is Shakir. The punt is away, real high. Shakir takes a fair catch, and it's caught at the Buffalo 38. And that's where they'll start their next drive. Up by only 7. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's put this game away in the first quarter, or sorry, first half. Let's do what we know what we can do, and that is dominate this team. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I don't know, Colleen, what's going on with us? You know, it's been Buffalo. It's been the Buffalo style of football, right? I mean, 4 turnovers against the Rams, but we blow them out. We had a complete game against the Titans. Then, of course, the mistake-filled game against the Dolphins that we lost. Then the first half of the Ravens game was mistake-filled. And here we are, mistake-filled first half of this game. And, you know, we're up 10-3 when we should be up to, like, probably 28-0. I mean, if Buffalo was clicking like we know that they can click, it should be 28-0. Yes, the Titans game was very, very nice, Joe. Super nice to have you guys all hanging out on the stream with me. For those of you who can't see the game for some reason, I don't think I ever got an answer from Julie. Julie, why are you not like at a sports bar watching this game with friends, or is there any other way you can get a game, an app or something? Are you at work? Are you, and also what part of North Carolina do you live? Because I have family in North Carolina. Love to know. So comment below. Thinking about KC next week? No, I don't think so. I saw Josh Allen on a podcast or whatever you call them now on YouTube with what's his name from Good Morning America, Kyle Brandt. And Josh Allen made it very clear he is not thinking about the KC game. He said, yeah, the basement thingy, right. Josh Allen said, I don't know if I believe him, but he said he honestly didn't know that the next game after the Steelers game was Kansas City. Yeah, you watched that too? Yeah, I mean, you know, he was like emphatic. I did not know it was the next game. Do I believe him? Maybe. Allen in the shotgun, trying to draw the Steelers off sides with a hard count. Takes a snap, back to pass. He's going long again. And it is caught by Davis. One of the best touchdown catches you may ever see. I am not worthy. This is a highlight touchdown pass that will be played for decades. A one-handed catch, fights the defender for the ball. Look at this. He says this is my ball. That was outstanding.
The Bills make me wanna shout, kick your heels up and shout, throw your hands up and shout, throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on,
Say you will.
come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah,
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah.
I mean, dang. Dang. How crazy. That was They just showed Rome. Hey, buddy. Welcome. Got my little guy here. I'll introduce you to him in a second. Should I be quiet? Am I going too crazy? Come on over here. Here, stand up on this chair here. This is my little guy, Zachary Krentz. He's a Buffalo Bill fan in the making. We got to work on him a little bit. He gets a little annoyed with Daddy because, maybe I should be upstairs playing with them. But you got to understand when the Bills are playing. There's a kickoff, goes through the end zone. So how you doing, buddy? Am I too loud? Am I keeping you up? Are you trying to take a nap?
The reason I punched you is that you said I'm a Bills fan, and I'm not.
I know you're not a Bills fan. I said you're a Bills fan in the making. We're working on it. They just scored 2 huge long touchdown passes to Gabe Davis. I might change your name to Gabe, Zachary. Get upstairs. Go get yourself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. All right, the Steelers. First down at their own 25-yard line. Handoff. The Bills just smother them. Najee Harris actually gets a yard. He was fortunate. Buffalo. Ed Oliver is in there. That's good. It looked like the Bills knew that. It was weird. It was like the Bills knew that they were going to run the ball up the middle. Yes, Lynx, that catch was more than amazing. Please, everybody, come up with a word that it was to say, yes, hey, Zach Attack. That's why I call him Joe. What is a word for Gabe Davis's touchdown? Amazing doesn't do it justice. Second down and 9. Pittsburgh at the 26-yard line trying to respond to that devastating blow, the second devastating blow of the game. Handoff. They're trying to just slow the game down. You could try to do that, boys, but that's not going to do it. A handoff to Najee Harris up the middle. I mean, telling you what, Pickett looks like he can sling the ball, so just let him sling it. You guys are not going to be able to, go. Not going to be able to pace the Bills if you're going to sit there and try to run the ball up the middle. All right, it's third down and 8 after 2 one-yard gains. Steelers at their own 27, picking in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's got some pressure. He throws, and it is incomplete. Buffalo's defense is now swarming. They are now swarming the ball. Boy, the offense has just really given the Bills' defense some energy. So the Steelers in to punt. And this is bad news for the Steelers if Buffalo can cash in one here. There's the snap. Oh, man, looked like someone's going to get in there, but the punt is away. It is short. It bounces at the 50-yard line, rolls down to the Bills' 47-yard line, and that's where Josh Allen and company will begin their next drive. Man. So, Joe, you just moved to Alabama last year from Orchard Park. Why'd you move to Alabama? Was it work? Animal determination. I like that. There's got to be like a word you can make out of that. Like Durnaminal. It was Durnaminal. That catch was Durnaminal. It's like a combination of animalistic and epic works, but I mean, everybody uses epic, right? But it definitely fits. Epic works. It's got to be, that catch was devastating, epic. There's a word out there. We got to find it. Your wife didn't like the snow. Moved from Dubai. Oh, my gosh. Spent 4 years in Buffalo. Holy cow. Mr. Lynx, I love the snow. I don't want to make you feel homesick, but it's that time of year. The leaves are changing. It's like, kind of cold in the morning. There's that frost on the ground when you wake up. The sun is out. It gets crispy, but it's only warm for maybe like 2 or 3 hours. And then you miss it too, Joe. You miss the snow too. And then I know, once the holidays are over and January kicks in, the only thing that keeps you going is football. And usually, well, up until the last few years, the football season for us here in Buffalo is kind of over by January. But really, really, honestly, the toughest part of the year to deal with for me is January, February, March. That's 90 days. February and March are just brutal. And then April is really a cruel joke because you're like, oh, it's April. Well, it's still in the 40s and, you can even get snow in April. But then the springtime comes and the snow thaws and you got that smell. There's a certain smell in the air. There's a certain energy in the air. And to me, that's just what makes life really great is the changes in life. You, like it says in the Bible, there's a time to cry and a time to dance and a time of war and a time of peace. Not to get all philosophical here, but one of my favorite lines of any movie is from Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise when his friend in the movie said, without the bitter, the sweet just ain't as sweet. We got a lot of bitter here in Buffalo. But it just makes it so much better when the weather gets better. All right, it is first down and 10. Bills at the 47-yard line. Come on in here, Big Zach. Hand off to Singletary. Singletary breaks it upfield. Down to the 35, down to the 30-yard line of the Steelers. A beautiful gain there. About a 23-yard run for Devin Singletary. Beautiful. There's the run game. That's the run game we're talking about. Hey, buddy.
I remember the real reason why I
Came down here?
yes.
Tell me it's time to eat or something?
Yes.
Okay, you got it, man. I'll be right up. I'll be up to eat some food at halftime.
Yes, and I'm going to stay here.
You can stay here, baby. Hold on. Personal foul against the defense. Holy cow, it is going from bad to worse for the Steelers. They give up a long 23-yard run, and then it was 15 more yards on the play. Buffalo is, I believe, now in the red zone again. Let's see. Singletary goes out of bounds. Let's see what type of... Ooh. Dang. Some dude, 51, just cleaned out Sweeney. Definitely unnecessary. Yeah, definitely in the red zone. Buffalo at the Steelers' 15-yard line. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Do they pass or do they run? Looks like Singletary's in the backfield. Allen does a little hand wave to one of his wide receivers. He throws it. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs, and he puts it into the crowd. Woo! Buffalo adds to their lead. It is now 23-3.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on.
Say you will.
Come on and shout. Yeah. Buffalo's happening now. We're on the move now. The Bills are happening now. They're making it happen now. We got the spirit, a lot of spirit, yeah. We got the spirit. Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen
Gotta work on
now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Julie, you're right.
Say you will.
Be a
Shout
huge
it
Bills
right
fan in
now,
February.
baby.
Say you will.
Yeah. Buffalo's happening
Or
now.
Bills are
We're
only
on
at
the move
five.
now. The Bills are happening now. They're making it happen now.
You do an amazing job. Thank you.
A lot of spirit, yeah. We got the
you got it,
spirit.
Colin.
Just
Thank
watch
you.
it happen
Why
now.
don't you have a TV?
Hey, 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 hey.
Woo! All right, right, this is what we were expecting to see. Kind of a slow start there in the beginning. Okay, thanks, Joe. I always say if you enjoy watching my videos, you might need to get counseling. What's up, buddy? Huh? Vengeance? Oh, don't give me vengeance. Ow, 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 ow. Little suggestion to all of you who have young kids, do not sign them up for Taekwondo. All right, you got me. All right, so Buffalo leading 24-3. I'm sorry, Tony. They don't stink. They're I would say a little below average football team, but I'll tell you what, hang in there with that Pickett guy, because just from what I've seen in the first, couple drives, the dude can throw the ball. And I think I have Gabe Davis in my fantasy lineup today. God, I hope so. God, please tell me I have Gabe Davis starting. I do. I started Gabe Davis. Oh, this day just got so much better. Kickoff taken in the end zone by the Steelers. 7:20 to go in the first half. I think you guys are having fun, right? I'm having fun. Feeling so good. Maybe Mitchell Trubisky make an appearance. I don't think so. I mean, Pickett's played well. Pickett has played really well. But he's up against it now. Pickett in the shotgun, back to pass. Throws it out to the right. He puts it right on Carl Pickens, and Carl Pickens is close to a first down. I mean, he steps back and he puts the ball right on the money. New England spanking the Lions. Are you serious? Oh, yeah, it's 13-0. George, did I say something else? Did I say Carl? I probably said Carl, didn't I? That's Carl Pickens from the past. All right. Pickett in the shotgun, back to pass. Looks, he throws it out short. Caught by Freiermuth, and Freiermuth up the field for a first down to the 46-yard line. First down, Steelers. If they want any chance at all to hang in this game, they are going to need a touchdown on this drive. And then you never know, make those second half adjustments, those halftime adjustments, right? Right? Am I right? No, I don't think so. Not going to happen. First down and 10, though. Steelers at their own 46-yard line. Pickett in the shotgun. He's going to go back to pass again. He gets rushed. The ball is up in the air. It is. Oh. Falls incomplete. Went to Najee Harris. The ball got batted up in the air. Milano in coverage on Najee. Milano just all over the place. Pro Football Focus has Milano as the top linebacker in the NFL. I did a video recently about Pro Football Focus and where they have some of the Bills ranked, and they have Milano at number 1 at the linebacker position, and I was curious to see where Pro Football Focus would have had Tremaine Edmonds at the linebacker position, and Tremaine Edmonds is down at like 65 or 70. I do not think Tremaine Edmonds should be re-signed by the Bills. All right, Pickett in the shotgun. He's got to throw, baby. He's back to pass. He rolls to his right, and he throws it, and it's caught, and out of bounds goes Deontay Johnson. 5 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Four down territory. I don't know. I mean, I would have to say yes. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, absolutely. What are you going to do? Punt? Okay, 3rd and 5 at the 49-yard line of the Bills. Pickett goes long down the field. Look at this catch. A great catch by George Pickens. And those two, you watch Pickett and Pickens. Look at this play. What a play on Kiar Elam. He had very good coverage, but Pickens just says, this is my ball, kind of like what Gabe Davis did. Hand off there, a short run, about 2-3 yards for Warren. There's your guy, Warren. I think this to give us a game. I don't know about giving us a game. Maybe if they can get a few breaks, then maybe they can make it a game. 24-10 at halftime is much better than 24-3, obviously. 2nd down and 8. The Bills 19. Pickett looking really good. Goes for the end zone, and it is incomplete. But still, I mean, Pickett puts the ball, right about where it needs to be. It was a very nice throw. The ball was hanging up there, but it was hanging up there where only his receiver could get it. And that was very, very close to being caught for a touchdown. Very, very close. So far, I am impressed with Pickett. You remember, he's going up against one of the better defenses in the league. With the injuries we have, with Poyer out, maybe not so much, but still. On the road, Pickett back to pass in the shotgun. He rolls to his right. He throws it short. It is caught by Freiermuth. And it's 4th down. And here's your call. I think it was Tony. I said this is 4-down territory, and we got an injury on the field, and it looks like Jordan Phillips is down. So here we go with the injuries again. We'll see what happened to Jordan Phillips here. So 4th and 5. Who was it say? Tony said it was 4-down territory. I got to imagine you're right, especially now. I mean, it's 24-3. What's going to make a difference if it's 24-6? You think Tomlin's going to go with the points? I got to be careful not to look down at my chat so you guys aren't giving this away. Hamstring for Phillips. Dang it. All right, so Phillips' hamstring is bugging him again. He's probably done for the day. I love that guy. I really love that guy. Is he really going to kick a field goal? Is that what you did, Tony? Oh, you say I'm ahead of you? They're lining up to kick a field goal. This is just a horrible, horrible call. You do not kick a field goal against a team that puts up 24 points on you and probably should have put up 34 points on you. And it's no good. That's the difference between playoff teams and teams that don't make the playoffs, boys and girls. No, Romo says not necessarily the wrong decision. It was absolutely the wrong decision. Gosh. I'm annoyed. I'm actually annoyed that the Steelers went for the field goal. Not because I wanted them to go for it on 4th down and for us to stop us. I just want to see sound mental football. That's what I want to see from the opponents I'm playing. You got to go for it there. That's annoying. Oh, well, we'll take it. Let's go down and score again. Allen in the shotgun. Whips it out to Diggs. He takes the pass, and he goes upfield for about 4 yards. Then he slams Levi Wallace to the ground with a nice stiff arm. Second down and 6. The Bills are not letting off the gas. Allen in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throws it short to Shakir. Shakir just takes the pass and goes right upfield. Right upfield down the sideline. A huge gain. 20, 25, 30 yards for Shakir. He takes that pass, and in a blink of an eye, he's going right past the defender for a big gain. Let's see if he goes out of bounds. Yeah, he goes out of bounds. All right, so about maybe a 15, 16-yard gain. He does go out of bounds around the Steelers' 41, I believe it is. They call it a 20-yard gain. I'm sorry, the Bills, they're at their own 46. The Bills are at their own 46. Allen in the shotgun again. Goes back to pass, throws down the sideline. Oh, Shakir drops it. Allen puts it on the money for Shakir. And homeboy has his first. He looks like a rookie for the first time. That ball, I mean, that was pathetic. That goes right through his hands. He's wide open. I'm not exactly sure what type of technique that was, but he definitely let the ball get to him, and that was possibly why he dropped it. Anyway, it'll second down and 10 from their own 46. Allen in the shotgun again. We got Zach Moss in the backfield to his right. Davis, Shakir, and Diggs in at the wide out positions. Allen back to pass again. He throws it, and it is caught on a beautiful catch by Quentin Morris. He had to extend for that one over the middle. Gets a 14-yard gain for a first down. Antonio Gates just hanging on for dear life in coverage. So the Bills have it 1st and 10 at the Steelers' 41 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Let me get my 2-minute warning here right there. Woo! Looks like we might be going in again, boys and girls. I'll be right back. All right, good times. Good times. 24-3, 2-minute warning in the first half. I was going to say we might start seeing the second teamers coming up here in the second half pretty soon, but we already have our second teamers in. The amount of injuries we have, thankfully not on offense. So I want to shout out to Tony here for hanging out on this stream, a Steelers fan, having fun with them. I appreciate, like, he's been just chatting away and, sharing some insight, and I appreciate it, Tony, really. Allen back to pass, throws it short over the middle. It's caught by Diggs. Diggs takes it at the 30-yard line to the 32 to the 28-yard line of the Steelers. So you were saying that the Steelers are running man coverage here, and what do you think? Do you think they should go into zone? I think their best shot is to run man coverage against Josh Allen, and they're not blitzing. I know Josh Allen is solid against the blitz, but I mean, you got to do something, I think, to stop the Bills' offense. Allen in the shotgun, 2 men in the backfield, faked a handoff to Moss. Allen steps up in the pocket. He breaks a tackle, runs, and gets about 6 yards. That dude is big and strong. You know, another thing, Tony, I mean, without TJ Watt, I mean, that dude is a gigantic difference maker on this team. You have TJ Watt in there. I don't see the Steelers, leading in this game. I don't see them winning the game, but I don't see it 24-3. Allen was going up under center, and the Steelers call a quick timeout. Yeah, TJ Watt, the defensive MVP last season, just a beast. Like, I would do anything to have a guy like TJ Watt, Nick Bosa, the other Bosa on the team. I mean, we have Von Miller, but Von Miller is no TJ Watt. He used to be. All right, 1:15 left to go in the first half of play. Let me get my clock up here. Allen in the shotgun on 2nd and 5. He's back to pass. Looks around, good protection, throws towards the end zone and is underthrown. Josh Allen is a little too often now. He's kind of missing on throws. I mean, Morris is wide open, and this ball is way underthrown and hits Spillane in the spleen. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 5. Really, really would like a touchdown here. 1:09 left to go in the first half. Allen in the shotgun. Diggs in motion. Takes a snap. Back to pass. Throws it. He's got a man. It is caught by Shakir. He goes into the end zone. Khalil Shakir gets his first NFL touchdown to make the score 30-3. And again, that ball was underthrown, but Khalil Shakir adjusts to it. The DB does not see the ball coming. He must have gone right over his shoulder. Shakir makes the catch, and the Bills put another one up on the board.
The Bills make me wanna
shout,
kick your heels up and
shout,
throw your hands up and
shout,
throw your head back and
shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on.
Say you will.
Come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, hey,
Hey, hey,
hey, hey, hey. Let's go Buffalo.
let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
shout,
throw your head back and
shout,
throw your hands up and
shout,
kick your heels up and
shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now. You got the spirit, a lot of spirit, yeah. You got the spirit. Just watch it happen now.
So I don't know if you saw what I saw, but Josh Allen has 350 yards passing in the first half of play. Could he throw for 700 yards in a game? He could. What's up, Gold Gauntlet Comics? Go Bills, baby. That's right. Tony Steelers really ruined our opening day last year. Block punt. They took it to us. And that's when they had Hayward and TJ Watt. Hey, man, one thing again, Tony, and I'm sorry, Buffalo fans, but the Steelers have Super Bowls, Super Bowl trophies in their closet. We got skeletons in our closet, but not until later this year. The kickoff is short, taken at the 10, and it is returned to the 27-yard line. Nice return. 56 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now, I mean, what do you do if you're Tomlin here? I mean, I honestly throw in the towel for the first. Oh, I got to change my score. Got to throw in the towel for the first half, I think. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you do? I guess give Pickett all the game experience he can get, right? You got to get creative. I don't know about getting creative. You probably don't want to open up your playbook here. Just get this guy some game experience. He's back to pass, and he does a real nice job. Good protection by the Steelers' offensive line, and Pickett finds the one guy that's open. And it is, I think, Najee Harris for about a 5-yard gain. It is 2nd and 5. The Steelers have 2 timeouts left. There's 39 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pickett in the shotgun. Von Miller's way off sides. They don't blow the play dead. Pickett runs, not the fastest dude, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but they're going to get 5 yards on the offsides by Von Miller. So Pickett, that's the first time I've seen Pickett run, and he ain't so fast. Hey, what's up, Charles? I'm sorry I missed that. I apologize. Oh, man, Charles, I was thinking the same thing. I really was. I was going to say it, and I didn't. We need the Steelers to score or reel off 3 more touchdowns so Josh Allen stays in the game so he can throw for 700 yards. And it's funny because, no, not funny, but I posted a video a couple days ago, Bills Steelers 1991, when Jim Kelly went bonkers throwing for 6 touchdown passes, 4 of them to Don Beebe. It was Don Beebe caught his first, second, third, and 4th touchdown pass of his career in that game. So, yeah, would love to see Josh throw for 600. Pickett back to pass, throws it, and it's intercepted by Kaiir Elam. He gets his first interception of his career. Kaiir Elam finally pulls one in. And I don't know if you saw my video from a few days ago, but Pro Football Focus has Kaiir Elam as the 4th best cornerback in the NFL. Beautiful play. Way to go, Kaiir. I wonder if Deontay Johnson was in his notebook from college. I'd have to ask in the press conference later, which none of the local sports guys will ever ask because they never think of good questions to ask. They'll just ask Kaiir, how's it feel to get your first interception? That'll be the question they ask Kaiir. Buffalo still has an opportunity here. Allen in the shotgun. He's back to pass, but there's a flag. It's a false start against Buffalo. Oh! Josh Allen had that look in his eye. Oh! Can you imagine if somehow, you know what? Maybe that just adds 5 more yards to Josh Allen's touchdown pass here. So it's 1st and 15. Buffalo at their own 33. Could we get a 67-yard touchdown pass here? Allen back to pass. He throws it downfield, and that one is almost intercepted. So Allen has an interception in this game. Yeah, our young guys are stepping up, Joe. A lot of these guys. Okay, so Buffalo was going to try to get into field goal range, but now they're just going to down the ball to end the first half of play. I don't think any of us are surprised that the Buffalo Bills are up 31-3 at halftime. All right, I got some nachos waiting for me upstairs. I'm going to go get some. Everybody go grab a bite to eat. Grab a Pepsi, Coke, a V8, whatever suits your fancy. And then meet me back here for a little halftime discussion about this. What's up, 210? About time to see you. Welcome. Good to see you, man. My Texas Bills fan, I appreciate you coming on to say hello. So, again, I'm going to grab some food. I'll be right back. It's a beautiful day to be a... What's up, Jim Tripp? Trying to go upstairs, get some food. You guys keep popping in to say hello, and I got to stay around. All right, I'm going to get some food. I'll be back. Do not go anywhere. Let's enjoy this one together. Sorry about that. Had to get some food. I saw the Giants-Packers, Jim. Crazy. Look at this. All right, you see that. It's nachos, cheese nachos, beef, black olives, jalapeno. I'm on a diet. It's a eat anything you can eat diet. It's amazing. It's a never go hungry diet. So looking around the league is the Capitals or the corrosions or the Washington complications or whatever they call them now. Looks like they're playing pretty good against the Titans. So what do you guys think? I mean, I guess it's the Bills and the Chiefs, right? The Chargers are floundering. I did a video maybe 3 months ago about who's the best quarterback, Allen or Herbert, and I mean, I just made it clear that Allen was the better quarterback. Charger fans, which I don't even know where Charger fans come from, right? LA Charger fans. I mean, I think the team like hires people to be fans. I don't know that anybody's really a Chargers fan, but some fans, Charger fans, got on that video and commented how we were ridiculous to think that Allen was better than Herbert. I think this is pretty obvious now who's better. Look at that play to Gabe Davis. That was just outstanding. Why couldn't I be at the stadium? Oh, Julie, I love it. This is definitely a vacuum and laundry type of day. You can comfortably do other things now because you're probably not going to, the Bills are not going to need your energy to pull them through today. But thanks for stopping in, and I hope that you hang out with us again. Having a lot of fun here. Everybody, this is Julie from North Carolina, right? Yeah, North Carolina. Jim's going to floss his teeth and balance his checkbook. All right, everybody, what are we going to do in the second half so we're not bored? Jim's going to floss his teeth and balance his checkbook. Julie is going to do some laundry and vacuum. If I break away, I am going to sharpen my ice skates that I haven't used in 6 years and tape my hockey stick up with new tape. Thank you, Julie. You got it, Dershawn. I mean, they are the proverbial hitting on all cylinders. But the thing about the Bills is they're not a 6-cylinder engine. They're an 8-cylinder engine, or they're a V12, right? Or maybe whatever Tesla has in their cars. What would you call a Tesla car? If you're like playing really well and you want to compare it to an EV, what would you say? They are hitting on all solenoids? Shakir is shaking and baking, Jim. You got that right. So Gold's going to bag and board some comics. All right, I like it. Second half. What are you going to do to be able to keep from getting bored in this game? I think I'm going to start counting how many blades of grass I have in the front yard. I'm going to guess how many blades of grass I have in the front yard, and then I'm going to go count them. And it might take a while. Just when we thought we might have receiving issues. I was confident in Shakir, and I also believe that Isaiah Hodgins can be a starter on this team. I hate to say it. I don't think we need... Gosh, I hate to say this because I like him so much. I don't think we need Isaiah McKenzie. You don't? And besides Isaiah McKenzie, I mean, Jake Kumro, don't need him. I know he's a special teams guy, but... I mean, how often does a special teams guy make a difference in a football game. Maybe more than I think. I don't know. Thank you, Tony. I definitely have us winning it all this year. And we'll finally, us Bills fans, will finally know what you Steeler fans have felt like on numerous occasions. And how old are you, Tony? Are you old enough to remember the 4 Super Bowls with Terry Bradshaw? Or is he just stuff of legends from what you remember or have heard about? Excuse me while I eat. I apologize. Don't mean to be so rude. Let's talk about that first half. So the Bills, interestingly enough, though they're leading 31-3, actually played. I wouldn't say poorly. They didn't play poorly, but they did not play perfect football. First, we'll look at the Steelers' stat line. We got Kenny Pickett, 13 of 20, 121 yards and an interception. I mean, he played solid. I mean, really solid for his first game. Bills held Najee Harris to 17 yards and 9 carries. And George Pickens with 63 yards receiving. But here are the numbers I love to see. Allen actually not throwing the ball very well. 14 of 24, 10 incompletions. He had like 3 or 4 passes that were off the mark. But, of course, those 2 gigantic passes. So he finishes the first half with 348 yards passing, 4 touchdowns and an interception. That is MVP numbers. The Bills were efficient on the ground. Devin Singletary, 3 carries for 23 yards. Gabe Davis, here you go. 2 catches, 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's averaging 80 yards a catch. That's got to be record territory. Unbelievable. Just a ridiculously enjoyable first half of play, even with the fact that we failed to score, but we only scored 3 points on the first 3 drives into the red zone. Buffalo came away with 3 points. Interception in the end zone. Blocked field goal. That's what you call it. All right, kickoff goes into the end zone. It'll be a touchback for the Steelers. And the second half is on the way, baby. Remember, if you're ahead of me in this game, don't give nothing away in the chat. I would love it if you synced up with my little silly play-by-play so we can enjoy the game together. But I'm certainly not going to require you to do that. That's right, Kobe. It's a good game. What made it even better is I did remember to put Gabe Davis in my fantasy starting lineup. Steelers first down and 10 at their 25-yard line, a mountain to climb. Pickett fakes the handoff, goes downfield, and it is caught by Deontay Johnson. A beautiful pitch and catch for what looks like to be about a 30-yard gain. Up to the Bill, like up to their own, I think, 45-yard line. "23-yard pass to the 48-yard line. Pickett in the shotgun. Expect him to throw a ton in the second half. Except this time, handoff to Najee Harris. He plows ahead for about 3 yards. I guess the Steelers have to keep the Bills' defense honest with some runs. That's totally understandable. I don't know that they should consider themselves out of this game. Certainly they shouldn't. Teams have come back from 28 down before. So it is not something that I think the Steelers are, they're not just playing this game out, but they can't run a ton. They definitely can't. Pickett in the shotgun, back to pass, throws it out. There is a flag, and this one's going to be on Kyer Elam for holding or pass interference. So Kiara gets hit with a pass interference call. I don't know how Harris reminds you of Moss. I mean, Moss just takes a handoff and immediately starts to second guess everything and just gets stuffed. Hit a nice run today, though, although he tripped. Pickett rolls to his right, tosses it out to Najee Harris. Najee Harris takes the pass and it gets pushed out of bounds, just short of a first down. It'll be second down and about 1. Pickett, a very solid game up to this point. Second and 2. Boy, the ball's all the way down to the Bills. 34 already. Pickett in the shotgun, back to pass, whips it out. It is caught for first down by Chase Claypool, and Chase has a first down and more down to the Bills' 25. And Charlie, if you're still watching, Charlie, just maybe, we're going to get what we asked for, and that is a Steelers touchdown so Josh Allen can stay out there a little bit longer and pad his stats. That would be nice. But be careful what you wish for, because if they score here, then there's some sort of turnover, and they score again, suddenly it's a game, so maybe I shouldn't be wanting that. 12:20 to go in the third quarter of play. Pickett in the shotgun. Throws it, and it is caught by Deontay Johnson down to the Bills' 17-yard line. So Pickett kind of is picking the Bills apart a little bit. How many times are you going to be hearing that over the next few years with Pickett and Pickens? Picking defenses apart. Pickett throws a pick. Second down and 3 at the Bills' 17-yard line. Pickett under center. Najee Harris in the backfield. Pickens in motion. Takes a snap. Fake handoff to Najee Harris. Rolls to his right. And Pickett is run out of bounds, and that will result in a sack. We'll see who got that sack. Looks like it's going to be going to Terrell Dodson. Terrell Dodson getting a sack. Third down, the train horn sounds in Orchard Park, New York, calling on the Bills defense to rise up. How nice would it be to see the Bills hold the Steelers to 3 points for the whole game? That's what we've got on the line now. Can the Bills keep the Steelers out of the end zone for the entire game? You got to imagine that it is 4-down territory. Just as you sent that, Joe, I was thinking the same thing. 3rd and 6, Pickens in the shotgun, throws it towards the end zone and it is incomplete, overthrows everybody. I think a mix-up on the play between Pickett and his wide receiver. I think it was Pickens. 4th and 6. It looked like the Bills could have been offsides there. It seemed like got a really quick jump at the snap. Nope, absolutely not. I don't know what I saw. It is 4-down territory. The Steelers are staying out there. The train horn in Orchard Park sounds louder than it's ever sounded before. Fans rising to their feet, wanting to see a big stop by the Bills defense on the opening drive of the second half. I'm keeping my eyes off the chat so I don't see what happens. Pickett in the shotgun, throws, and it is caught. Or is it? It's incomplete! The referees are going to discuss it. They might give it to him. It looked like it was a complete pass. This will be interesting to see. It is, oh yeah, incomplete. Yes! We make the stop, baby! We make the stop. I got to stuff my face a little bit more. I'll be right back. Get my fill of Pepsi, nachos, and great Buffalo Bills football here. 10:38 to go. Let me fix my clock. This is really hard to operate. Hats off to clock operators everywhere. Allen in the shotgun, ball at their own 20, hand off to Singletary. He runs it up, and he's got a nice gain of about 8 yards to the 28-yard line. Why are you running the ball, Buffalo? We got to get Josh 600 yards passing. He's got to break the record. Excuse me while I pick my teeth. Now the question looms. How long do you have Josh Allen in the game for? All right, so Pittsburgh's got an injury timeout. So it's a good time to start talking about the second half. It's like a second half strategy. Not saying this game's over. I mean, anything can happen, right? Miracles can happen. So we still got to play the game. As a wise man once said, you play to win the game. You play to win the game. So we're going to play to win the game. But, sorry. Piece of onion. What are we going to do? Jim says get Cook some, get him in there. Get him some touches to give him, more game time experience. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that. We're also gonna, I'm sure, run the ball. Josh is not gonna stop passing the ball. I know that. Stay healthy. I agree with that. In which case, you do not run Josh Allen. And you tell Josh, please, listen, dude, it might be there for you to take. And you can't tell a guy not to play. But obviously tell Josh, listen, dude, just be smart. The field might open wide up like the Red Sea for you on a pass play on 3rd and long. It's not worth it. Just throw it away. I agree with that too, Jim. There's no reason why you can't pull Josh now. And if things get, a little scary with Case Keenum for some reason, to put Josh back in. So I think the game plan from here on out, honestly, is, like I said, we got to maybe think of things that we can do around the house because it's going to be a lot of running the clock. I think both teams know this game is probably out of reach. All right, what do we got? 2nd down and 2. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands. No, it's a quick fake handoff and then zips it to Gabe Davis. And oh my gosh, Gabe Davis didn't go 80 yards for a touchdown. That's got to feel weird for Gabe not to be dancing in the end zone right now. So a nice fake. Josh Allen fakes it to Zach Moss and just steps up and really zips it in there. Josh has not thrown the ball that well today, honestly. I mean, he has a lot of incompletions, and a lot of those are on him. So 1st down and 10, Bills at their own 39. Josh hands off to Devin Singletary off the right side. Devin Singletary gets about 4 yards and is pushed out of bounds. 9:30 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Of course, Dawson Knox is not in this game. So, Kobe, you say that the wind is a factor. I saw about 20 miles per hour, and that's definitely a nice brisk breeze. But, I mean, the way Josh is thrown downfield doesn't look like it's been too difficult. And another player down for the Steelers. So the Vikings beating the Chicago Bears 21-16. We got the New England Patriots taking care of a very strange Detroit Lions team, 19-0. Detroit, they've scored a ton of points this season. And now they're getting shut out in New England. Very strange. I mean, Bill Belichick does bring the defense to play. But that surprises me that they're getting beat 19-0 against the Patriots. That one's in the 3rd quarter, late in the 3rd quarter. Tampa Bay, they're shutting out the Atlanta Falcons 21-0. Midway through the 3rd quarter. Josh Allen, 15 completions and going on 400 yards passing. Second and 4. Buffalo at their own 45. Allen in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass. Throws over the middle, and that one's off the target. So he's now 15 of 26. 15 of 26. He has not had a good passing game today. And I guess maybe Kobe, you're right. The win has maybe been a factor. I don't know. And it looks like Kobe, you're saying the Jets are beating the Dolphins. That's what I saw last time. 3rd and 4. Allen making changes at the line of scrimmage. At their own 45. Takes the snap, and he's going to run, and he's got lots of room, but he doesn't go down. The ball comes out, but it looks like Josh was down after a super long gain, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. He's running the ball, and that's great to see, but, let's keep it real, man. We got a 28-point lead. We need you for the rest of the season, and the guy goes and takes him down by his ankles. He's all right, though. He gets back up. Man. All right, Buffalo, first down at the Pittsburgh Steelers 34-yard line. Allen, back to pass again. Whips it out. It is caught by Diggs, and Diggs hauls it in and goes down at the Steelers' 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 5. They're showing the draft class, the 2018 draft class right now on the screen, and how nice to see our boy Josh Allen. Baker Mayfield gone on to another team. Sam Darnold on to his 3rd team? 2nd team? I can't remember. Allen whips it out to Diggs. Diggs makes a move after catching the ball and makes the guy look like he's a statue. Runs around him. That's how quick he is. Nice play by Diggs, and that's another first down. And Josh Allen is now approaching 400 yards passing. Oh, the Patriots with their old uniforms. They are absolutely plowing over the Lions. So it looks like the Patriots are going to get their 2nd win of the season. I guess they got their rookie Zappy in, right? That's pretty impressive. All right, first down and 10. Buffalo at the Steelers, 17-yard line. Allen in the shotgun. Singletary sets up to his left. And it's a handoff to Singletary to the right side. Singletary down to the Steelers' 12-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Wow. Diggs just left that guy in the dust. Let's get Josh his 5th touchdown pass of the game. It's got to be close to 400 yards passing now. I do like New England's red uniforms. Yes, I do. I like the old ones better than the ones that they changed to. All right, Josh Allen's got to call a timeout. Guess the play clock was running down. Oh, the Dolphins coming back on the Jets. Son of a gun. 19-17. Come on, Jets. Come on, Jets chaos. We need your Jets to win. Joe thinks this is Josh Allen's last drive of the game. If they score anything here, I agree. So he's going to finish with about 400 yards passing, 4 touchdowns and a pick. Really bad interception, too. Like I said, he's not thrown the ball really well today. Buffalo at the 12, 2nd and 5. Josh throws a quick out to Isaiah Hodgins. He makes a move, gets upfield for a first down. Way to go, Isaiah. Great play, gain of 7. It'll be 1st and goal, Buffalo. I think he got to the 5-yard line. Isaiah takes the quick pass out in the flat, makes one move, and gets upfield. It's 1st and goal, Buffalo at the Steelers' 5-yard line. Do not run, Josh. Just anything but that. Isaiah Hodgson's in motion. Josh fakes the handoffs, throws over the middle to Gabe Davis. Incomplete, but there is a flag down, and Gabe Davis is giving it to the DB, saying something like, hey, I think there's a flag there on the field. Pass interference against the Steelers. That'll take the ball down to the goal line. Let me look at this. He definitely is draped around him. You just can't put your left hand around the waist of a wide receiver in that type of coverage, or else you're going to get flagged. So 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Gilliam in the backfield. Flip pass. There's a ball's on the ground. I don't think that's going to be a fumble. They are going to call it a fumble. So a little shovel pass to Gilliam. Gilliam hits the line, falls down, and that looks like a fumble. He was in the air after getting hit. Yep, that ball's coming out. Wow. And if Tony Romo says this is how comebacks start. All right, so Gilliam fumbles at the goal line. Another mistake by Buffalo. And the Steelers recover in the end zone, and that will be 1st down for the Steelers at the 20. I'll be right back. All right, that's what I want us all to do. What's going to happen on this drive? I'm going to say Von Miller, sack, fumble, picked up by the Bills, return for a touchdown. That's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting a Von Miller, I'm going to type it right in here, Von Miller, sack, fumble, return for a touchdown, and I'm even going to say it will be returned by Tyrell Dodson for the touchdown. What do you guys think is going to happen on this drive? Of course, the question is Von Miller even still in the game? I don't even know if Von Miller's going to be in the game, and if not Von Miller, then somebody else will get a sack, fumble, returned by Tyrell Dodson for a touchdown. We got an interception by Milano for a touchdown. Okay. I was thinking that one too. He's going to make up for that one he dropped in the Miami game that would have put that game away. All right. Pickett in the shotgun takes the snap, and he whips it out to George Pickens. And it looks like he's got 10 yards for first down. Boy, those two guys are definitely on the same page. You got 210. You're also predicting a Milano Pickett 6. Pickett back to pass, throws a little low, but he's got Pickens. Boy, I like that Pickens too. There's a star in the making right there. Jim's trying to think of something funny. Definitely not a field goal. Getting a little bit harder for my prediction now because they're moving upfield. That'd be a long fumble recovery for a touchdown. Feel sorry for the camera guy there. All right, it is first down. Steelers at their own 40. Pickett in the shotgun. Takes a snap, back to passers. Von Miller. Von Miller gets the sack. All right, no fumble. That would be crazy if that was fumbled and picked up for a touchdown. But I got my Von Miller sack. Got half of what I said was going to happen. Nice. So now Von Miller has 4 sacks. You think he gets half a sack? I think he's a full sack there. Second down and 16 for the Steelers. Now at their own 34-yard line. Pickett back to pass, throws it short. A lot of short passes. This one is complete for about 6 yards. And homeboy got knocked out. Hate to see that. All right, so we got a guy getting his bell rung. Seen lots of guys get knocked out, I think more than I usually see. So I don't know. I don't think Josh Allen comes back in the game. They haven't showed him on the sideline with his baseball cap on yet. Yeah, he was in that fencing posture. I'm in that posture a lot with my wife when I come home. When I know I've done something wrong, I go into fencing posture with my wife. Because I'm scared of her. She likes to knock me out. Love my wife, though. She's a good woman. She made these beautiful, delicious nachos. All right, so we've averaged like 10, 11 people on the stream today. I really appreciate that. It's a lot of fun. A lot of support from you guys. I mean, I don't know who gets on a live stream and watches somebody else watch a game, but I'm having a blast. I really appreciate it. Got a tight group here. We got 210 in Texas. Jim Tripp, he's always been around since the beginning of this project. Love to have Joe on here. Yeah, when do we see Joe? When we say Josh on a State Farm commercial, I always thought he would be perfect for Wild Wings. Hey, man, what's up?
Hi.
You want to come over here?
Yep.
Yeah, right there.
What's up?
Say hi to everybody here.
Hi, what's up?
Tell them like who you are, what you do when you're not in school. Hmm?
Yeah, okay, stop.
You want me to do it?
Yep, you do.
This is Zachary. He's in 3rd grade. He's 8 years old. He does Taekwondo. He's now Joe says, "Hey, Zach, see right there." He says, "Hi."
Hi.
Say hi, Mr. Joe.
Hi, Joe.
It's Mr. Joe to you.
Send more texts.
Huh?
Send another text, Joe. Another
Zachary wants Zachary wants you to say something else to him. Here it comes. You ready?
I like your breath.
Joe's
Delicious.
You like my breath? My nacho breath? See, watch. Here it comes. He said hi. Gold says hi, Zach.
Good.
How about that? Say hi, Mr. Gold.
Hey.
All right.
Okay, gold.
3rd and 8. Steelers. After Freiermuth gets knocked out of the game. At their own 42. 3rd and 8. Back to pass. Beautiful pass by Pickett again. Oh, this one's to Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool's, his name's been rumored as a possible trade trade candidate for the Bills to get their wide receiver core beefed up. Oh, Rousseau got there. Rousseau's been kind of quiet today, but a beautiful pass by Pickett. Pickett, yeah. Pickett and Pickens. Pickett. And it's first down Steelers at the Bills 38.
Yep.
Pickett back to pass. Throws. He's got a man. It's Deontay Johnson. Deontay Johnson gets the first down and more down to the Bills 20, maybe 19-yard line. So the question here, what is Mr. Jim Tripp, what is he asking you?
I do not play.
Right here, read that.
I do not play football.
What is he saying here? What is your favorite?
Oh, subject in school.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Science.
Science. He likes science. And then he says, what is he asking here?
I can't read. Pickett.
No, up here.
I do not play football.
He does not play football. At the moment, he has no interest in sports. And that's okay.
I do taekwondo.
For now. That's true. So tell him you
And
do
not for
taekwondo.
now.
So the Steelers on first down get chopped down for no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 24. I thought they got to the 20. They actually got to the 25.
Yep.
Mr. Jim Tripp says he has a PhD in microbiology. He's a scientist, and he knows science.
Cool.
So ask him a couple science questions. But he does microbiology, so I don't know if your questions will be of his expertise. But go ahead.
Do you know what's inside black holes?
Let's see what he says. All right, it is 2nd down and 10 from the Bills' 25-yard line. Pickett back to pass. He steps out of the pocket, rolls to his right. He's going to run. He gets down to the 20. Oh, no, that's going to be a flag. Oh, boy. And then Hamlin hits Pickett, and then Hamlin gets destroyed by a Steelers offensive lineman, and now the Bills have the Steelers offensive lineman cornered on the Bills sideline. There are yellow flags all over the field.
Yep. And
What does he say here?
nothing. Okay. Mr. Gold Gauntlet, I don't have a favorite comic hero. I don't have one. I don't know what a comic hero is. There's no such thing as a hero either.
What?
There's no such thing as a hero either. Well, there is, but not like a superhero.
You don't like Spider-Man or Superman or anything like that? That's what a superhero is.
Yep, I know.
You didn't know that?
I know.
Okay.
Black holes are simply called singularity because Pat Matt cannot tell us what the black holes are.
Ooh, that's very interesting.
Yep. That was a dumb question, actually. I knew that. That was a dumb question, actually.
All right. Well, thanks for coming to join us. The game's almost over. And Jim says that you read faster than he does. Because you like reading, right? All right.
Those are the stairs.
All right, Bubby, I'll be up in a little bit. Thanks, guys, for spending some time with my little 8-year-old. Kids are amazing. You know, we get into our football, and we like to spend like a whole afternoon watching football. But if you got family, especially kids, definitely do not neglect them too much. When the playoffs start, forget about it. You lock them in a room if they don't like to watch football with you. But, you know, the regular season, especially when it's 31-3, you can definitely spend more time with the family. Thank you, Google. I appreciate that. He is a good kid. He's a real good kid. Where does he get the brains? I don't know. That is a super, super question. But anyway, while I was away here, it was like we had a fight break out. We had some serious nastiness going on. Hamlin gets tagged with roughing the passer, but then it looks like the Steelers just gave it away by someone on the Steelers smacking Hamlin. And it looks like Hamlin's trying to make up with Mr. Pickett. And that's kind of nice to see. No offense taken, Jim. Trust me, that kid's going to be a whole lot smarter than me. Oh, I've got 610 on my clock, and there's like 54 seconds on their clock. So maybe I need to get that synced up. All right, 49 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Steelers driving, but kind of hurt themselves with a couple penalty there that really would have. I'm not even going to try to explain what happened in that last sequence. But 4th and 8 now as Pickett completes a short pass. Looks like it's down to about the Bills' 32-yard line. Pat Freiermuth is out. Definitely got his bell rung. He will not be returning to this game. We've got Taron Johnson. He's dealing with something injury-wise on that last play. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with Taron Johnson. Is he going to be on the injury report now? Oh, Joe, my name is Steve. My name is Steve. Hopefully it's a hammy. Of course, hamstring injuries can be really bad. Sometimes they're worse. Oh, it looks like a cramp. Looks like, well, maybe not. I don't know. A little bit of both. But sometimes hamstring injuries can be worse than like a sprained knee or something. So I wouldn't imagine that we're going to see Josh Allen in this game. So Josh Allen, if he is indeed out, will finish the game with, a really bad completion percentage, 19 to 30, so just over 50%, 383 yards and 4 touchdowns, pretty much all in the first half of play. So here's 4th and 8. The Steelers complete this, and they get into score. We will definitely see Josh Allen back. Pickett in the shotgun. There's all kinds of weird stuff before the snap. I think it is a false start, and it is. So now it's going to get 4th and 13. All right, 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Yeah, right? Oh, they're kicking a field goal. Holy cow. Come on, Steelers. There's the kick, and it serves them right. It is no good again. You do not go for field goals. Wow. Tomlin, they're going to be talking about Tomlin, maybe his time with the Steelers being up after this one. I'll be quite honest. That was a really, really bad decision to kick a field goal. All right, 31-3, and Buffalo's shutout of teams in the third quarter continues. I'll be right back. Yes, Tony. Your Steelers have to go for it. I mean, they weren't going to win this game, but you cannot kick field goals. And I'm telling you what, 2 misses now, and it's just no good. It's just no good. Bills first down at their own 35. Josh Allen throws. It's Stephon Diggs. He's got it over the middle. He goes down all the way to the Steelers' 24-yard line. Josh Allen over 400 yards passing. The Steelers did not see that one coming. Not at all. Wow. Steph shows the speed that he's got. At the end of the run, he still picks up another 10 yards by kind of playing a little bit of hip hip, skip, what do you call it? Hopscotch. Hopscotch. All right, all the way down to the Steelers' 24-yard line. There's James Cook. He takes the handoff up the middle. There goes James Cook. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook gets his first touchdown of his NFL career.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on,
Say you will.
come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey.
Good times. I wonder if anybody has the score in the prediction contest. 38 to 3. Man, okay. Now we can start thinking about the Chiefs next week. And I would imagine Josh Allen is out for the game. I think that's going to be it. That's got to be it. There's no doubt about it. That's it. So Josh Allen, 424 yards passing, 20 of 31. Looks a little bit better. 4 touchdowns. Pickett back to pass, throws it short. Who was that? Wallace or Walter or something like that. Gets the hauls in the pass. Walker. And he is out of bounds after a 11-yard gain. So it is pad the stats time for Pickett. I mean, he's had a good game. He really has had a good game. There's a handoff to Walker. Walker gets about 2 yards. The Steelers are running the ball, and I guess it's okay now. You can run the ball. Down 38-3. We have 13 minutes left in this game. Yes, Mr. Lynx, it is nice to see any running back for the Bills with a big run. And, of course, it's great to see it was James Cook. 2nd down and 9. Steelers at their own 36-yard line. Pickett in the shotgun. And he draw play up the middle to Walker, Wallace, whatever. Walker, and he has a first down almost to midfield. The Chicago Bears beating the Minnesota Vikings 22-21. The Vikings had the ball with 2.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Dalvin Cook, 17 rushes, 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I think I have him on my fantasy football team, too. All right, Pickett, 1st and 10 at his own 46 in the shotgun. He goes back to pass. He gets hit as he lets the ball go, but he completes it to Walker. Walker, oh my gosh, I like that Walker guy. Holy cow, he puts his head down and he barrels forward for a first down, and Pickett got smashed after he let the ball go, but a nice completion and good composure under duress. Yeah, that was a blitz. Terrell Dodson and I think it was Saran Neal. Is that Saran Neal in there? And he got it off. Pickett in the shotgun, back to pass. AJ Epinesa tries to get in there, but is unable to, and he unloads and gets it to Claypool for a 5-yard gain. So if Saran Neal's in the game, I got to imagine there are other guys in on defense that are not starters. I'm going to try to look to see if Von Miller's still in there. No, we got Boogie Basham. Yeah, we've got our backups in there. So it's time for these guys to get some highlight plays for their career. Pass is complete. Oh, Bernard's in there. Woo, the Jets up 25-17 on the Dolphins, baby. 26-17. That's what I'm talking about. First place. Back into first place in the AFC East. I'm surprised that we ever were out of first place. Pickens got the ball at the Bills 30. Back to pass, rolls to his right. Slings it out, and it is batted up in the air. He was going for Chase Claypool. It is incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. You like this live stream stuff, huh? Should we start your channel?
Yep.
What type of channel should we start for you there, big guy?
The Bloody Shadow.
Bloody Shadow channel? Okay. Tony says, Jim says 38-3, and Tony says, thanks, Jim. I love it. Can Zach type?
Yes, I can.
He can, but I don't have my keyboard. I can only do it on my phone. Yeah, but it's not hooked up to. It's hard to explain. All right, Pickett back to pass. Throws to Pickens, and it's incomplete. He got 1 foot in. Nice catch by Pickens, though. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. Look at this catch. 1 foot down and a hand down. I think that's a catch. Look at this catch. Wow. Left foot in, hand in. Wow. Ooh, they need to challenge this one. And they didn't challenge it. There's a throw from Pickett, and it's over the head of Deontay Johnson, incomplete. That'd be 4th down and 10. Please, Steelers, do not go for a field goal. I am the worst clock operator in the history of clock operators. All right, so looking at the sidelines, looks like Buffalo's starting offense definitely is done, I would imagine. 4th down and 10. They're going for it. Pickett, I hope they get it just to show how dumb they were for kicking field goals last time. Oh! Pass to Claypool was in his hands. Does not pull it in. 4th down. Incomplete. Man, 10 minutes ago. This is going to be the longest 10 minutes in the history of the NFL. So once again, Josh Allen's final stats for the game, because he's definitely not coming in. 20 of 31, 424 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Receiving, Gabe Davis, only 3 catches, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I thought he had 4 catches, but... Stephon Diggs, 8 catches for 102 yards and a touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 3 catches, 75 yards and a touchdown. That is Cole Beasley type of numbers. That is what we need to see. Isaiah Hodgins comes in, 2 catches for 33 yards. Great stuff. James Cook. I mean, they rushed the ball well. Devin Singletary had averaged 7 yards carry. James Cook averaged 8 yards carry, and Zach Moss had 1 carry for 7 yards. It should have been more, but he tripped and fell. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm watching you.
Do you like watching me doing a live stream? Okay, Tony. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming in. You guys will win a bunch more games this season, I'm sure, especially with Pickett and Pickens. Wait till these guys really start to get their offense to click for Pickett. And I think you're going to see the Steelers in the playoff hunt by, when week 15, week 16 rolls around. And your receivers don't suck. They're good. Claypool isn't very good, but the others are good. Yeah, that's another thing, Jim. You got to remember that Pickett and Pickens went up against one of the top defenses, if not the top defense in the league. So I can imagine that the Steelers, with Pickett and Pickens and games coming up against lesser opponents, should be able to, stick in a lot of games. Yeah, stop in next week, Tony. It'll be, Bills, Chiefs. I don't know what I'm going to do for that game. I might need to concentrate a little bit more than doing a live stream. Oh,
Where else would you rather be than right here? Right
thank you for subscribing, buddy. Thank you very much for subscribing, Tony. We'll see you next week. Go Steelers.
Wait. Yep. See you later, Tony.
All right.
Mr. Tony.
So we got Case Keenum in. Hands off to James Cook. James Cook up the middle. And James Cook gets a nice gain of 6-7 yards. Oh, that's a career high for Josh Allen, 424 yards. I thought he had another game like that before. I think he had 400-plus yards passing against the Dolphins once, so obviously it was less than 424. Case Keenum in the shotgun. Can't imagine they're going to throw another pass in this game, but you never know. Case also has to get a little bit of juice flowing on that front. Well, I guess there you go. He's throwing it. He throws it, and it's short of... the hell is number 87? I thought Tanner Gentry was 87. Is that Tanner Gentry? I thought they cut Tanner Gentry. Is that Tanner Gentry? Okay. 3rd and 4, Bills at their own 36-yard line. Keenum in the shotgun. Cook in the backfield. He's back to pass. Throws it short, and it is caught, and I think for a first down to Isaiah Hodgins. He's right at the first down marker. I think they're actually going to mark him just short. I think he's just going to be about a half yard short of a first down, and the Bills are indeed going to punt. Justin Jefferson, 12 catches for 154 yards receiving, as the Minnesota Vikings lead the Bears 29-22. The Patriots absolutely walloped the Detroit Lions 29-0. Wow. I would have never guessed that. Our punter, who's got the fewest punts in the NFL, is up. Oh, my clock. And the punt is away. And it bounces at the 10. And Saron Neal is not able to keep it out of the end zone. Goes off his foot. So the Steelers will start their next drive at their own 20. Boy, this is now going to be probably the most agonizing last 20 minutes of football. Ooh, if you're sticking around this stream with this game, God bless you. As you can hear me shuffling my poker chips. I like to shuffle chips. All right. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Gold. Very cool that he subbed. That's kind of fun. Yep. And he doesn't even, well, maybe he does know that the Buffalo Bills are going to win the Super Bowl this year. Maybe that's why he did. Like I said, that's the only prerequisite to subbing to this channel. Oh, that pass almost intercepted by Saron Neal. He was right in position. I don't even know if that is Pickett in still. I'll take a closer look, but 1st and 10 from the 20. It is. So Pickett looks to his left and then quickly comes back to his right. And Saron is like, oh, I'll take it. And almost did. 2nd down and 10. 8:22 to go in the game. Draw play is snuffed out by the Bills. A.J. Epinesa gets up in there and takes down Walker for a loss of what I think is 2. That'll be 3rd and 10. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. I am not sure. The train horn sounds in Orchard Park, but now they're kind of laying off of it a little bit. I don't like being in the stadium when that thing blares. It's kind of annoying. 3rd and 10. Steelers around their own 20. Pickett in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Pickett back to pass. Throws over the middle, and it is incomplete. And it doesn't look like there's any flag down. That'll make a 4th down, and here comes another punt. This is where I would say Tomlin should not go for it. I think he's fine kicking this one away. And what was interesting to me when I had that video a couple days ago about the Bills and Pro Football Focus, they have Boogie Basham listed as the top edge rusher based on his, the different areas that they look at. Punt is down at the Bills' 46-yard line. That's where they'll start their next drive. So what do you think? We post 40 on these guys? That'd be cool. Let's get 40. So we should have had 40, maybe even 50 today. Not unlike the Bills when they played the Steelers back in 1991. Jim Kelly had an outrageously standing game in 1991, throwing for 6 touchdown passes. This game was all very similar in many ways. Case Keenum in the shotgun. Sweeney and Zach Moss in the backfield. Fake to Moss. Oh, gosh. Case Keenum definitely is not Josh Allen. That one was way short of his target. Bounced it at the feet of Isaiah Hodgins, who was really wide open in the middle of the field. Second down and 10. Quick pass off to Isaiah Hodgins. He takes it upfield for about a 5-yard gain. Be third down and 5. And this is a very, very, very tough time to do play-by-play on a game that is over and there's still 7 minutes to go. Ball right about midfield. Case Keenum in the shotgun. Zach Moss in the backfield to his right. Keenum is back to pass. Steps up, he throws, and it is almost intercepted as he's going for Hodgins right at the first down marker along the sideline. It is incomplete, and the Bills will punt again. The Bills will punt more in this game probably than they have in their first 4 games combined. You might your new Van Miller, huh? See if I can do a Van Miller impersonation. There's the punt. High in the air. Bounces at the goal line. It goes into the end zone, and it is definitely not pandemonium here in Orchard Park, New York. But it's pandemonium in our hearts as the Bills are going to go to 4-1, and as long as the Jets can hold their lead against the Miami Dolphins, the Bills will be back in first place. Okay, so the Jets Jim Nantz just said that the Jets are up by 16 points with about 7 minutes to go. So looks like Buffalo's going to be back in first place. Picking the shotgun, back to pass, and he dumps it off short, and it's dropped by Walker. Now, this is where the Steelers probably need to consider getting Pickett out of the game because he's gotten his game time experience. And no, Colleen, welcome back. Colleen, Von Miller's not hurt. Nobody's hurt in this game that I know of. And certainly you're going to see a lot of backups in now because the Bills have this game in hand. So Von Miller's out. I believe Kyer Elam's out. They just have a host of guys in there that don't start. Pickett back to pass, throws. It is caught. It is short of a first down, and the Bills cover up on it. And that is Terrell Bernard in on the tackle. Making a third down and 3. Steelers facing 3rd and 3 at their own 27-yard line. Pickett in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He looks, he throws. It is caught for the first down, and that is Hayward with his second catch, his second career catch, coming back to back. You missed some time. Is Ben hurt? Who would Ben be? Oh, Vaughn? No, Vaughn is not hurt. Vaughn is... They pulled him out of the game because there's no reason to have him in a game that's won. You don't want Vaughn getting hurt in a game that's over. But Colleen, in the meantime, say hello to my little guy Zachary. Come on over here, Zachary. Say hi, Miss Colleen.
Hi,
Miss Colleen.
Miss Colleen. Miss Colleen.
Let's see if she says something to you, and then Mommy's calling you upstairs to do work. Let's see if she asks you a question. Colleen, do you have a question for my 8-year-old Zach? She's also doing.
Do you have a question?
She said she's been busy, so she may have stepped
You did?
away. Oh,
You were?
Josh hurt. Are they giving Keenum some time? Say Josh is not hurt.
Josh is not hurt.
Josh is done for the day. They
Yep,
told him
he
to,
is.
so they don't get him injured.
Yep.
All right,
He's
Mommy's
not.
calling you.
He is really not injured. He is absolutely fine.
There you go. That's some broadcasting for you. Good play-by-play. Get that work done. Okay. Yeah, no, Colleen, they pulled Josh a couple drives ago to obviously prevent any injury to Mr. Josh Allen, because Josh Allen, doesn't matter if it's 38-30 or 88-2. He's going to play like it's the last play of his career, and he could get hurt, so they pulled him. But he had a great day. He had the most passing yards in his career. 5:15 left. Pickett back to pass, throws it short. Walker, this Walker guy looks really good. A super strong runner. Very, very impressive. If our Pittsburgh guy Tony was still around, I would have to tell him that he should be very, very happy with that guy. Get him in. He looks better. Of course, he is going up against second teamers, but he looks, to me, better than Najee Harris. Although I think Najee Harris is a better back. But in this game, this Walker dude has looked better. All right, we're under 5 minutes to go in this game. You got it. Take care, Gold. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate you stopping in. There's a handoff to Walker. Walker again does not go down. He does not go down. He does not go down. He goes all the way across midfield for a first down. Are you serious? Breece Hall is 97 yards rushing and 100 yards receiving. Dang it. I took him out of my fantasy lineup. Son of a pup. I put Jalen Waddle in instead of Breece Hall. Dang! I hope. Tell me what Jalen Waddle has. I'd like to know that I didn't make a horrible, horrible decision. I saw the 79-yard reception. I think he got stopped at like the 1-yard line. Well, this is one of the first times I've seen the crowd at Orchard Park. Like, the stadium is about 25% full now. People just took off with a whole quarter to go. I don't think I've seen that in Buffalo in forever. All right, Pickett in the shotgun. First down and 10 at the Bills' 48. Pickett back to pass. He throws it along the sidelines. What a catch by this Walker guy. I'm enjoying watching him. Okay, Kaiir Elam is still in the game. Nice catch along the sidelines by Walker. They look like he was whipping it out of bounds, but he snagged it. Not only did he snag it, but he was able to make a move virtually in the air. Waddle only has 12 yards. No, I did not sit Waddle. I put Waddle in over Breece Hall. All right, Pickett in the shotgun. Back to pass on 2nd and 6. He throws it. It's tipped up in the air and caught. Woo! Pickett living right on that play. Throws over the middle. It's tipped twice. And then finally, tight end Gentry brings it in for a first down. 1st and 10, Steelers at the Bills 33. Now we're trying to protect this game in keeping the Steelers from getting a touchdown. There's a pass, and it looks like it's caught. Boykin makes the catch. Yeah, a big oops there, Jim, no doubt. No doubt about it. I didn't want to keep Brees Hall. I didn't want to keep Brees Hall in and have Waddle out, and everybody asked me, why the heck did you do that? All right, Pickett, back to pass. 1st and 10 at the Bills' 22. Plenty of time to throw. Throws it out short to Chase Claypool. Makes the catch and gets down to about the Bills' 19-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 5. But I think in that same game, I had Gabe Davis, and I have Josh Allen on both of my fantasy teams. So I think I'm probably still good. I'll have to double check. I can't remember which fantasy league I had. In fact, I'll check it out right now. So Buffalo doing what we hoped that they would do. Dominating the Steelers. Yeah, I put Jalen Waddle on the bench. Doggone it. He got 27 points. And I'm losing. It's going to be close. All right. Sorry, looking at my fantasy scores. So 2 minutes to go. We are seeing what we expected to see. The Bills dominate the Steelers. I love the fact that they have kept the Steelers out of the end zone. I am so curious to know if anybody has 38-3 in the prediction contest. I bet you somebody has 38-10. Let's see if I can look real quick, see if anybody has Steelers 38-10 in this one. And if so, I'll be giving away a hat and got Bills 35, Steelers 0. Bills 30-10. Bills 34-20, 35-14, 45-10. We have 38-14. That was close. We have 38-9. There we go. Bootstrap says 38-9, 38-17, 38-17. All right. So if the Steelers score and fail on a 2-point conversion or miss the extra point, Bootstraps will win a hat and a pullover. Pick it back to pass on 2nd and 7 from the Bills' 18. It is tipped and incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7. Buffalo's backups bowing here at the end of the game, trying to keep the Steelers out of the end zone. That would be sweet to see the final score of 38-3. To me, it looks so much better, so much more dominant than 38-10. The horn, the train horn in Orchard Park, New York, sounds again on 3rd down. Definitely 2-down territory for the Steelers. Bootstraps has an outside shot at winning a hat and a pullover. Pickett back to pass. He's got A.J. Epinesa all over his back, and he goes down. All right, 4th and 15. This one play is to decide if Buffalo beats this team 38-3, or maybe they give up a touchdown. I would love to see the Bills hold the Steelers, obviously, to 3 points. That'll be a feather in the cap for this game. Pickett back to pass on 4th and 15. He's under pressure. He throws it up and out of bounds. Make sure there's no flag on the play. There's going to be flags because there is some big-time brawling going on between Shaq Lawson and somebody who didn't like probably something that Shaq did. Pickett, I mean, he was getting mauled back there before he threw the pass away. There is a flag. So Shaq Lawson at the very end of the play, sure we all saw it, trying to make a sack, kind of dove down at Pickett's legs, and honestly, I wouldn't like that if somebody did that to Josh Allen at the very end of a pass. So we're going to see what the call is here at the end of this. Might give the Steelers a first down. We'll see what happens. Houston beating the Jacksonville Jaguars 13-6. Tampa Bay holds off the Falcons 21-15. They built a 21-0 lead in that game. Minnesota outduels Detroit 29-22. The New England Patriots shut out the Lions 29-0. New Orleans holding on right now against Seattle 39-32. The Giants kind of pull a semi-shocker against the Packers 27-22. The Dolphins getting crushed by the Jets 40-17. My preseason predictions had the Jets playing some good football this year. So A.J. Epinesa gets kicked out of the game with a minute to go. So everything happens, all the penalties are after the play, so the Steelers will not put up any more than 3 points today. And that will be your final score. Buffalo 38. Steelers 3. Yeah, Jim, no, not starting Breece Hall is killing me. Absolutely killing me. And if you are like me and you play fantasy football, you know how that is when you make a decision just before game time and it's the wrong one. All right, so Buffalo will kneel down. Pittsburgh will finish the game with all 3 timeouts in their pocket. Shaq Lawson going back to the locker room fired up. So I guess it was Shaq Lawson that was kicked out of the game, not A.J. Epinesa. So, boys and girls, this sets us up for the big game of the season. Buffalo going to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Then a bye week so we can heal up. And then we have the Green Bay Packers here. Washington blew it against the Titans. That's, so what? Those middling teams are just going to kind of hang around, but it's not going to mean anything. down the stretch. We already beat the Titans, so we got that tiebreaker. For some strange reason, the Titans are good, over the next 10 weeks. Oh, shoot. All right, so AJ Epinesa did get kicked out of the game. It's because he gave the referee an elbow. That's awesome. He's probably going to get fined for that. All right, so AJ Epinesa did get kicked out for giving a referee an elbow. Yeah, huge, Jim. All right, Case takes the snap. And another snap, and it's over. 'Tis over. Just what we hoped we would see.
The Bills make me wanna shout, kick your heels up and shout, throw your hands up and shout, throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout, yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on,
Say you will.
come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah,
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
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 The Bills make me wanna.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
All right. That's over. Stick around, talk a little football for anybody that might want to hang out and talk a little football. Buffalo 38, Pittsburgh 3. No one wins the prediction contest. Bootstraps came the closest. He predicted 38-9. And what did I predict? I predicted... I think I predicted 30... I predicted 39 to 10. I predicted 39 to 10. So I was pretty close. Yes, sir. So Buffalo goes to 4-1. The Jets beat the Dolphins. So the Dolphins fall out of first place. The Bills are in first place in the AFC East. The only surprise over the first 5 games of the season is the fact that the Bills were not in first place for a couple weeks. That's the only surprise. But the Dolphins definitely, outdid themselves by beating the Bills. We're going to go over some statistics here out of curiosity. I mean, the Dolphins were without Tua, so, I don't think that makes much of a difference, though, because I think, oh, shoot. So Teddy Bridgewater went out of this game. They had Skylar Thompson playing for the Dolphins today. Well, no wonder they lost. Skylar Thompson goes 19 of 33 for 166 yards and an interception. I don't even know who the dude is. Raheem Mostert had a really nice game. 18 carries, 113 yards, and a touchdown. Just real quick, just wanted to see what the Jets did. Zach Wilson had a workman day, 14 of 21, 210 yards. But as Jim said, freaking Breece Hall, 18 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown. He had 2 catches for 100 yards. Of course, I had to sit him on my fantasy team. Yeah, I bet you they do miss Fitzpatrick. But Fitzpatrick, I think he had to retire. He had that hip injury, and he wasn't going to be able to make it this season. Let's look at the Steelers statistics. Kenny Pickett, 34 of 52, 327 yards, and an interception. A lot of dink and dunk, but he had some nice passes downfield. That Kenny George Pickens, he's really good. Real good. 6 catches, 83 yards. He only had 6 catches. That surprises me. It seemed like he was catching the ball all over the place. But he made some really nice catches. But Bills held the Steelers rushing totally in check. I mean, they had 54 total yards rushing, and a lot of that came at the end of the game. But who cares about the Jets? Who cares about the Dolphins? Who cares about the Steelers? The Bills stat line. Josh Allen, 20 of 31, 424 yards through the air. Career best, 4 touchdowns. That's not his career best. His career best is 5. He had an interception. Maybe he could have had 2. Devin Singletary, James Cook, not Zach Moss. James Cook and Devin Singletary had a nice day rushing the ball. They combined for 73 yards rushing. Nothing jumps out at you, except they only rushed the ball between Cook and Singletary 10 times. Everybody who rushed the ball for the Bills today averaged over 7 yards or more a carry. But our big boys today, Gabe Davis, 3 catches, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Of course, those 2 touchdowns were both just so amazing. I cannot wait to watch the highlights and redo the highlights for those. Stephon Diggs, 8 catches for 102 yards and a touchdown. He had a Stephon Diggs type of day. He was actually our most productive receiver. And Khalil Shakir, he had a coming out party. 3 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Khair Elam got his first interception of his career. Terrell Dodson, A.J. Epinesa, and Von Miller all had sacks. Tywan Jones started the game with a thud, mishandling the kickoff. It set the Bills up at the 2-yard line to start the game. But, of course, that led to that beautiful 98-yard touchdown pass. Josh Allen to Gabe Davis. So, thank you, Tywan Jones, for messing up that kickoff. And though the Bills scored 38 points, we all know that it should have been more like 48 or 50. So give me a second here while I listen to what our boys say to Tracy Wolfson. All right. Now they just interviewed Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and Gabe Davis. A lot of love for each other. Dominant performance by the Bills. Josh Allen throwing for 424 yards, second most in Bills history. I believe the record is held by Joe Ferguson against the Dolphins in an overtime game back in 1983. Pretty sure he had 428 yards passing in that game. Let me look and see if I can find that. Bills, Dolphins, 1983. And, of course, Josh Allen could have had 500-plus yards passing in this game for sure. It was, they had to take him out. You're not going to keep Josh Allen in a blowout like that. And, we'd all love to see him throw for a mammoth amount of points, but we also want to see him throwing the ball next week. And if you get injured throwing in a game that's out of reach, then, No, I'm sorry. Joe Ferguson had 419 yards passing in that game. So I wonder who has the most passing yards in a football game for the Buffalo Bills. Most Bills passing yards game. Oh, sure. Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe threw for 463 yards against the Minnesota Vikings back in 2002. I do remember that game. And that game also went to overtime. And if I remember correctly, the overtime winning touchdown pass was to Peerless Price, and that was like a super long touchdown pass. So in regulation, Josh Allen just shattered the total yardage for this game. But yeah, so that's cool to see. There's really not a whole lot to talk about this game other than maybe the defense. The defense definitely showed up and showed out today. The Steelers, though they started a rookie quarterback, I certainly think they expected to have a little bit more production than 3 points in this game. But the Bills defense, even missing Poyer, even missing Tremaine Edmonds, although I'm not so sure that's a downgrade at the linebacker position, having Tremaine Edmonds out. I guess so. I guess it is because he's used to the system. So I'll say it, having Tremaine out, having Poyer out, obviously having Christian Benford out, obviously having Tre'Davious White out, being without, Ed Oliver was in there, and so was Jordan Phillips. So I think they had their bevy of defensive linemen in this game. But they were missing key players on defense, and they still only gave up 3. So how good is this team? I mean, honestly, how good is this team? On defense and offense, both. And the answer to that question, JP, is we have 126 days to go till the Buffalo Bills win Super Bowl 57. 126. And it's starting to heat up now. For those of for those people that came in and checked out my channel and said, "Oh, I'm not going to bother watching some guy that's predicting a Super Bowl win because he's going to jinx the team," you're going to start seeing people piling on this bus. All right, I believe you, Steve-O. I believe in you now. Oh my gosh, did the Cleveland Browns miss a field goal at the end of the game? Oh my gosh, poor Browns. Poor Browns. The Browns have been playing well, despite having to start Kobe Brissett. They lost. So yeah, those who are skeptical of a Bills fan calling it like I am with the Bills winning the Super Bowl, I think you're going to start seeing a lot more people piling on the bus, trying to punch a ticket to Arizona with me. So now it is the Chiefs. The Chiefs are up next. That is going to be the most epic of epic games of the season, for sure. I mean, back to the scene of the crime. And Buffalo is hopefully going to atone for that loss. The Chiefs are playing well. The Chiefs seem like they've, not lost a step with the departure of Tyreek Hill. And it's gonna be a challenge for the Bills. I think they're a better team. I think they're absolutely a better team. Now the Chiefs are also on a bye. So that'll be interesting to see how much of an advantage or disadvantage that might be for the Chiefs. I got to imagine it's going to be an advantage, having all that extra time to prepare for the Bills, get healthy. And I would imagine that Vegas will probably have the Chiefs as a favorite to going into the game, like a 3-4 point favorite. I don't know, though. What do you think? It's an interesting thought. I wonder if the Chiefs will be favorite. I'm sorry, they're not on a bye week. They're playing tomorrow night. Why didn't I see that? Strike everything I just said. The Chiefs are playing the Raiders tomorrow night. So, no advantage whatsoever. The Chiefs' bye week is a week after ours. I didn't think anybody was on a bye week already. All right, so that there's be no advantage to the Chiefs. They're going to have to deal with whatever they're going to be dealing with coming out of this game. So that's great. That's good to see. Because when I first saw that, I thought I was looking at a schedule and it didn't show the Chiefs game on the schedule here, but they got it for the next day. Misread that. That's awesome. So the running back tandem of Clydes, Edward-Helaire, and Pacquiao. I'm not worried about the Chiefs running on us. Really not. Not with a healthy defensive line. I am worried about Patrick Mahomes picking apart our secondary without a healthy Poyer, whether he's in or not. He may be struggling with an injury. Obviously, Hyde's not in there. Hamlin seems to be holding his own. Kyer Elam seems to be, our best cornerback right now. Tre'Davious White, though, that's the question. Is Tre'Davious White back for the Chiefs game? That'll be awesome to see him back if he is. But even with Tre'Davious White back in the lineup, how effective is he going to be having not played football for almost a year, coming off of an injury? Don't be surprised if he is out there if he struggles. That's a distinct possibility. So that's where we need Dane Jackson. And I don't know if Christian Benford might be back or not. Real quick before I go, let's see if we can try and find the Vegas lines on this. Vegas lines, week 6. Yeah, you would say the Chiefs are going to be favored by a field goal? I don't know if they have a line out for the games next week yet. Let's see. I don't know how Vegas works. I don't really do much gambling. So this particular website that does have spreads out for weeks coming up has it a pick 'em game for the Bills Chiefs. Pick 'em or Chiefs -1, which of course means that the Bills are actually the favorite in that one. I don't know, man. Like, that is probably the only game where so far this season that I'm not expecting, Buffalo to roll. I really did expect them to roll against the Rams. I was optimistic that they were going to take care of the Rams. I definitely knew that the Bills were going to blow out the Titans. We all expected the Bills to blow out the Dolphins. When that didn't happen, that was a little odd. And then, of course, our win against the... Oh, crikey. What the heck do we play? I forget who we played. Who we played last week. It was the... oh, my Lord. I'm like totally blanking. The Ravens, right? Of course, the big comeback against the Ravens. I expected the Bills to handle the Ravens. I didn't expect us to eke out a 3-point win. So this is the first game coming up against the Chiefs where I am not expecting a blowout and just going to be hoping that Buffalo asserts itself as the best team in the league by taking down the Chiefs in Kansas City, similar to the way we took down the Chiefs in Kansas City in the regular season last year. That's about what I see. That's about what I see. All right, well, I'm super excited everybody joined. It was a big win. I am just wind out. I am definitely wiped out. Jim, thanks for hanging out. And, yeah. And if the Chiefs, what do we want? Do we want the Chiefs to win tomorrow night or lose? I think it's better if the Chiefs win tomorrow night so the Chiefs aren't going into that Bills game with that extra something that they have to have a win with. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right, see you, Jim. I'm out too. Have a great night, everyone. Great win by the Bills. Something else super great. And as always, I will see you tomorrow.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on, come on,
Say you will.
come on and shout.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
Let's go Buffalo.
The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
throw your head back and
Shout.
throw your hands up and
Shout.
kick your heels up and
Shout.
come on now. The Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Say you will.
Shout it right now, baby.
Say you will.
Yeah.
Shout.
Buffalo's happening now.
Shout.
We're on the move now.
Shout.
The Bills are happening now.
Shout.
They're making it happen now.
Shout.
We got the spirit,
Shout.
a lot of spirit, yeah.
Shout.
We got the spirit.
Shout.
Just watch it happen now. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo.
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 The Bills make me wanna
Shout.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.